We're doing it again. Hey, everybody. We still have power. So I thought, let's do a show. Let's do a show. I don't know who's home. I don't know who's around on a Saturday afternoon slash evening. I also don't know why my hair chose to part this way. I woke up like this and it's like kind of 90s, this little bang swing, and I couldn't do anything about it. And I kind of look like a boy named Bjorn, but I thought, roll with it, right? Throw on some lip stain and your Jeffrey Dahmer glasses and roll with it. And look like you just left college. Hey, Tammy, welcome in from New York. It's probably like 0 degrees there. Hey, Lazy Silver. Hey, Stacy Switchblade Toms. That never gets old. Heather Rhodes. Hey, babe. Hey, Puka Vista. Diana H. Mods looking amazing. Don't forget to purchase any of the stuff in the shop that Helena made for the mods, and it all goes to them. Kind of like Nora's doing. I really liked that idea. Hey, Joel Sachs, I've missed you. I haven't seen you in a while. Jojo the Enforcer, good to see you, babe. Really nice to see you. Hey, Abigail. Hey, Donna Cooper. Why don't you sit up here before we lose power? Thanks. Jamie Palmer. Do I have lipstick on the teeth? Christine, welcome in, girl. Hey, David Moreno. Scrolling. Still scrolling. Hey, Debbie Zito, DS Kitty Diane, I'm alive. It's kind of hard to believe as dramatic of a human being as I am. Kathy Shoggins, I feel like I haven't seen you for a long time. Hey, babe. Joyce Drager is here. Oops, I'm behind again. Hey, just as I am. Ann and Ashby, no one. It's really good to see you. Wow. Hey, Angie Moe. Let's see. Thanks, Deb. Hey, Mandy Albert. Hey, Pat Jonas. Thanks, Stacy. Thank you, Renee B. I am too. Hey, Panda. Melissa. Thank you. Hey, Jessamine. I hope you had a good birthday. Ewa. Lenora Gray. Thanks, Jamie. Hey, Katie Fulton. Love you, babe. Yeah. Amen to the title. Hey, Meredith Lynn. Thank you. Hey, Lydia Krause. Christy Lynn Wilson. It's been a while. Thank you. And it's good to see you. Hey, Joanne Hawley. Liz Tricks is somehow alive. She's freezing to death. Bohemian Luciferian Witch. Thank you, Puka Vista. You look 20. Okay. Keep going. No, I don't. Lay it on thick. Thank you so much. Anna Banana. Sarah Blackshear. Hey, babe. That pesky job of yours. I look like a school teacher. Great. That's what I was going for. Hey, Rachel Sandy, whine a little bit more. You're freezing in Charleston. Does it get cold there? I wouldn't know. I don't know anything about geographical stuff. Nancy Jane, MLG Gamer, welcome. Looking preppy and patriotic. I like that. I like the red, white, and blue colors. I really do. I like them together. I like them as the French flag as well. Are you getting ice? It is hitting my windows. We're getting so much ice. It's pretty much been icing for the last like 3 hours. And it is like a thick, fat sheet of ice out there now. It's pretty bad. It's pretty awful, actually. West Coast Fancy Nancy. Hey, babe. Creative Monica. Welcome in. I don't recognize you. Viking Wench. Again, welcome to the new people. I don't know if you're a lurker or a new person, but welcome in. Love to the mod squad. Thanks, Linda Garden Lady. Hey, Heather. Lori Helker. Oh my God, it's so nice to see you. Hey, HC from LBC. Lost Boys, Golden Girls. Oh, I haven't been in here in a while. I have COVID. I'm so sorry to hear that, babe. That's horrible. Prayers and all kinds of healing thoughts your way. That's awful. Hey, Margie Barr. Tiffany B. Linda H. How's that generator? I think you know, Linda. I think you know my relationship with the generator. It's not going to happen for me. Thanks, Miss Sassafras. Guys, I got this sweater in the Anthropologie sale. Thank you, Joel. Hey, Swedish Fish Andrea, if you say so, welcome in. It was the Anthro sale a couple of months back, and I was at the end of the sale, and I was like, there's not going to be anything good in it. It's picked over and they added this. And I don't know why they did. It was like in every size. And I was like, what's going on? And it was a really expensive sweater, but they did the extra half off sale and it was super cheap. I scored. I love a cable sweater, but I also like a preppy sweater. I always have. I mean, it's a little 90s looking to me, maybe even a little 80s, like an 80s dad sweater, but I like the stripe on this. And I don't know. I feel like it's a well-made sweater. Thank you for noticing. It's a warm sweater. Um, yeah, Renee B. Hey, Slew One. Oh, lucky you in Fort Lauderdale. That's where I want to be. Hey, Paula McDonald. Robin W. made it. Radiate Life Force with Lori Lee. Wow, I don't recognize your name. Welcome in. I love all the new people. Hey, Gina Merrick. Marie Marion made it. Miss Tatey, much love from Sweden. Thank you for being here and welcome. Okay, I just caught up. Hey, Crafty, Carrie, Leadfoot Leany. I'm with the room raid from where? Welcome in. SP Crusader. I love it. Guys, I mean it. Welcome to the new people. Everybody's welcome here. Even if you hated me, like even if you really hated me, but now you don't, you decided, and you don't want to admit to it, but you kind of want to just be like, hey, I hated you before, but I'm going to just slide in with everybody else. Do it. Everybody's welcome here. No judgment. Hey, Yawn. Old lurker, but piping in. Creative Monica. I love that. Room raid from me. Where are you guys coming from? You should visit before considering moving here. It really sucks. I've been here since the 70s. I've visited many times there, actually. The only thing I don't like, I've been looking at places to buy, places to rent, and it's not cheap to live there. And the places are all like 900 square feet. I couldn't fit my clothing into that. Is the subscriber numbers increasing, Renee B? No, I don't think so. No, he did a good job of knocking them down. That's what men do, right? That's what some types of men do. They can't handle growth or anything like that, so they got to knock that shit down, which is okay with me. A room raid from JoJo, channelversary. Well, happy anniversary, JoJo. You make everyone feel welcome. Hey, Juanita, I think that's how we say your name, but I'm not sure. Hey, Eric. Guys, I'm not worried about the subscriber number. It will grow or it will shrink or it will stay the same. It will fluctuate. It will do whatever it's going to do. But I'm still going to email you about Schools for Hucks. Thank you. But I'm here for you guys. I'm here for the people that show up. Somehow we still get good numbers, right? I'm still getting the same amount of views, even though the number goes down. So I don't worry about it. I come here and I love what I do. And so who comes and who stays is their business, right? But I'm here for the people who want to be here. Hey, Linda, we're going streaking through the squad, through the gymnasium. Yes, you have, Joel Saxon. I really appreciate everybody who does come here, who does hit subscribe, supporting me by hitting the like button. All those things are free and it really does help. So thank you for doing that. I don't have a lot of a topic today other than this. It's awful. They're saying we're going to lose power overnight in the middle of the night, which is going to suck. I probably can't get out at this point. I'm coming from quality over quantity. Jelly Bean Beauty Queen. Nice to see you, babe. Quality over quantity. That's for sure. Moving here from the Midwest, we love you too, JoJo. Being from Nebraska, Kansas City area, I always have a four-wheel drive or an all-wheel drive vehicle. I've never wasted time on like a front-wheel drive. So I have an all-wheel drive vehicle. I have an SUV, but it's not, hey, Whidbey and Nippy Girl, it's not going to do great on this. This really is ice. Now, I did just get new tires, which will help, but if the power goes out, I think we're just going to suffer through. It's definitely quality here, Renee B. Thank you, Melissa. So we'll just have to see. I'll have to gauge it and feel it out. We can be without power for, realistically 24 hours. It's going to drop really fast here. Yeah, nothing gets on ice well. I mean, I know there's all these dick swinging dudes with their big ass trucks thinking like they can fly around you, but the truth is, you're right. It's nobody, there's no winner to that. Hey, Sassy. So, I mean, if you do have to drive, right? I got a full tank of gas. I prepared as much as I possibly could, and you take it super slow. Prepare, bring flashlights, bring a blanket, bring a sweater for Lydia. Melissa, it's not okay that someone is actively working against you. I appreciate the way you were handling it, though. Thank you so much, Melissa. There's really not a lot else I can do except show up here still. And I like how, like I said yesterday, all the women lately seem to be really strong, really using their voices. And I love that. I'm loving the feminine feel vibe. I can't do it, Stacy. Yeah, it's true. I'm like, I'm all prepared. I've got gas. We can get out of here if we have to, but I'm not using that generator. That thing has a recall on it, and I'm not blowing off my fingers. You guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but I like rings. I like jewelry a lot. Like, I should insure my fingers. These things are, I can't. I have to have them. I must have my fingers. What would happen if I didn't have them? What would happen to all these rings, these precious rings? Come on. Joanne Hawley. We're getting a bad storm starting tomorrow evening with high winds, blowing snow. It's minus 11. Oh my God. See, this is why I don't want to complain. Liz Tricks right now, well, last night she posted it was minus 23 degrees where she is. Like, that's not livable. That's not livable. I'm going to make it. We're going to be just fine. It's like 26 degrees here. It's, again, coming from, I'm with you. Coming from Kansas City, even, like, it doesn't get that crazy in Kansas City, but I mean, I've experienced 10 below. It sucks. That's real cold. That's biting to the bone cold. This isn't that. We'll be all right. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you for your super chat. Please stay warm and safe. I know that you lose power as well. That is frightening. Yeah, Robin W. You could be a hand model. I always liked my hands. I always liked the fact that I had, there's always a couple of things I've liked about me. I have skinny ankles. Hey, Holly. Exactly, Melissa. I mean, I need my hands for my future as a hand model. Hands and pipe, choking that pipe. Was it the choke or the pipe on the generator? Your minds went to the wrong place. No, I really do like that I don't have like really stubby, like, I've always liked my hands. Like, they always seemed proportionate, right? Same with my ankles. My feet are good. The rest of me is pretty chubbed out. It's pretty chubbed out, but the hands and feet are good. It's 10 where I am. Yeah, I mean, if you're above freezing, it's really not that serious. It is, but it isn't. Like I say, I've been out in that minus cold. That's the real deal. Like, where there's just no chance of any kind of human civilization. That's insane. Minus 26. I hate thinking about people in those. Hey, Bo Beats. I hate thinking about like where Liz is right now, where Joanne is, because the first place my mind goes to is animals. I have been carrying, hey, Squirrel Girl, I've been carrying Gertie out to go potty today. Hey, yeah, no cankles. I don't have cankles. I carry her out and then I pick her up and bring her in because she freaks out. And even Bo, he loves the snow. But just before we went live here, I took him out and he was doing this. He was lifting his feet, like his feet were starting to freeze. This isn't even that bad. And so my mind goes to the animals, even the outdoor animals. So when we went out a couple hours ago to pee, there was a lone cow. All the cows I can't even see them. They're under the trees. I don't even know where they are. There was one cow that like got lost and he was just standing up against this barn in my backyard, like to shield himself from the ice. And I was like, do you want to come in? I was like, you can come in here. I'm making chili. And he would keep us warm if the power goes out. Win-win. That's what I think. Hey, Karen Doll. I brought 2 stray cats in because it's so cold. Bless you for that. And I mean it. Thank you for doing that. Hey, Barbara, wait. Your eyelashes had icicles. That's what I mean, Bobies. It's real. That's the real cold. Jamie Palmer, that's crazy. Jennifer Ogle, yeah. Kevin came earlier and brought birdseed for all the poor birds. My yard is full of them now. Well, my mom's called me 4 times today, by the way. Like my mom, I think it's just a snow day for her and she doesn't have anything to do. She called me and she's like, I put birdseed out. And she was like, Reese, I'm sitting here watching them and they can't get through the ice now to get to the seed. And I was like, okay, that makes me sad. And she was like, I guess you're just my person to call all the time, aren't you? I was like, seems to be. I'm still stirring the chili I've been making. Literally, my mom just keeps calling. I was like, she was like, if I fall, I'm going to call you, Reese. I was like, okay, I don't know. I can't, I'm not even going to go try to work this generator. I don't know why you think I'm like survival woman. It's not going to happen. I will be the first to go. How much snow do you have so far? Robin W, not a lot. There's probably, I mean, there's a dusting on the grass, but the problem is it's now sleet. It's like hitting, like it sounds like hail hitting the windows. Silver lining, yeah, yeah. Miss Tatey, wow. Thank you, gal. That is such a nice thing to say. Thank you very much. Hey, Marissa Martin. Hey, Kim is blue. Our dogs are out and right back in. It's 4 degrees. Hey, Dawn Pariso. Catherine B. Yeah, like I say, I literally carry Gertie out into this stuff. I stand there with her, I watch her go, and then I pick her up and bring her in. Like she doesn't. I remember one year in Kansas City, a couple years ago, Gertie was younger, but she's short, right? Everybody knows what a, thank you, Miss Tatey. Wow. Everybody knows what a small dog looks like. And so her belly, hey, run the world. Me too. Her tummy hits the grass, it hits the ice. Hey, Kathy Burkhardt. And so one year she was just out there and I was kind of standing there waiting on her and she just started screaming like a human. Like she just acted like she was frozen, like stuck in time. And I freaked out. I started running through the snow to get her. But I think it's no joke, you know, like a small dog, a small animal, squirrels, birds, don't even get me started. I feel horrible. And I really do go down like a path of destruction. I start doing laps around the anxiety pool when I think about animals in any kind of danger or harm's way. I gotta, it's an addiction and I can't do it. Joel Sachs, that is so nice. Hey, Kestrel, that is so nice. Thank you for that. And I'm really happy to see you, by the way, Joel. I hope you're doing good. I saw that you said it's really hot there in South Africa. That is bizarre, Anita Card. I don't remember your mom ever coming into the chat. She has, guys, how many times? 3 times? Maybe my mom has come in before. She doesn't watch thanks, Cliff Ann. She doesn't watch my channel. And honestly, I don't want her to. I mean, I just told you guys it's 4:51 here and my mother has called me 4 times today. Like she's not going to learn anything new on the channel. It's really best that she just, maybe we just take a 2-hour break for a minute before she calls me again. I mean, I don't mind being her person, but I really don't have anything new for her either. So speaking of rabbit holes, Kim is blue. Don't even get me started. I did make a nice big batch of chili today though. And I really tried to spice it up and I put a whole bunch of jalapenos in this stuff. And I still am not feeling the kick that I was looking for. Guys, speaking of true crime and rabbit holes, you know, I get that like true crime is where it's at on the internet and, but this channel is your safe space, Holly. It sure is. It's everybody else's too, I hope. So I didn't sleep last night. Shocking, right? And I'm definitely not going to sleep tonight because my cats haven't been out. And so they're going to be really insane. But instead of sleeping, I don't need to do that. I stayed up watching some reels. And it's Saturday night here. We don't have a damn topic. It's kind of a free for all tonight. You can say whatever you want in the chat, as long as it's not hateful. I'll answer any questions you want. But we need to listen up to some things. Okay. I need you to, you know how I said like no fear, like Tori's helping me to walk like fearlessly. You know, we're trying to channel that. I changed my mind. I'm terrified. I watched some reels at 2:30 in the morning last night. And like, I was starting to get jumpy in my bed. I was like, yes, Satan. I was like, is there a ghost in here? I started to get really frightened. Never heard of such a thing, Juanita. So we need to talk about it. We need to open up. I can talk true crime just as much as the next expert. Hey, Mimi, welcome back from your break with your family, babe. I can do it too. Okay. Anybody can do it. I can do it too. Of course, this isn't going to be a true crime channel. And I'm kidding. I'm scared half to death, but we need to talk about, We need to talk about what I heard. Okay. We play reels here and we're going to do that. There's some weird, we need to talk about it. Okay. Now, if you want to talk about other stuff, we can do that too. Tomorrow is the Zoom call. So I won't be here tomorrow, but I have to say, I'm really looking forward to the Zoom call. It's always such a, I just decompress. I really feel, hey, Tiffany, chipmunk speed. Reese, I like your lighter hair color. Well, thank you. I think I'm getting used to it. I'm not entirely sure how I feel. And I don't know why my bangs chose to part like this today. And it's different. It's a different look. Again, kind of looking like a boy, but that's, nothing new either. Compelling topic, Leslie. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Mimi. Jennifer Folsom, am I too crazy for setting out a space heater in my garage for the feral cat? No, as long as you're home. The dude that came over yesterday that tried to teach me how to use a generator that gave up on me immediately. Thank you for your super chat. And thank you for doing that for the feral cat. Thank you to anyone and everyone thank you, Renee B, who helps an animal. You're a good person in my book if you help an animal. If you care about animals, Donna Cooper, a little bit of snow. If you care about animals, if you help animals, if you do anything to help animals. Speaking of helping animals, do you guys remember when we did our day after day of donating to different fundraisers? Thank you for your super chat, Jennifer. And thank you again for helping the cat. Do you remember when we donated to all those charities? And the only one we couldn't donate to was that Rocky Kanaka. You guys all told me about him. Lumen was really big on him. Hey, Leadfoot Leanie again. I remember we couldn't donate to him, but you could buy their coffee. And I bought, hey, Starlina, do you guys remember I bought the K-Cups? Whoa, that coffee is good. I just want to promote that. It's organic, which I really only like at home. I like organic coffee. Coffee is a lot of, I'm not super weird about everything being organic, but apples, I have to get organic because they have a ton of pesticides. Non-organic coffee does too. A lot of pesticides in it. So I like organic. That coffee is delicious. It was expensive. I think I paid what did I pay for that? Like $30, $35 for 10 of them, which sucked, but I normally wouldn't do that. Right. But I'm happy to do that because the money goes to supporting the dogs. And I'm just telling you right now, that coffee is good. I drink 1 cup of coffee a day and it was I was shocked at how good that was. Animals are the absolute best, Nancy. Oh, I love that Run the World. Yeah, I love animals more than anything. Susan Cook, I hope you're doing good, babe. Thank you for the super sticker. That is so nice. Leslie, wow. And Leslie, guys, she's new and I appreciate you being here. I really enjoy you in the chat and just all the new people. Thank you for being here. I hope Canine Dog Mom comes back. I hope we see Gabby again. Luke Graham yesterday from Australia. There's some new people that I'm really enjoying in the chat. Leslie, that is very kind. Thank you for the super sticker, babe. Just figured it out. Thank you, Leslie. So yeah, anyway, side note, that dude, what was his name? What's the name of it? His dog, it's whatever the coffee is. Skip or something coffee? Flip coffee. And he has his own place. See, I'm starting to get hot. I'm going to take off my really thick socks I'm wearing. See if that helps, even though my feet are ice cubes. Thank you, Miss Tatey. I'm a rescue cat and dog person. Sheppy Kim's, me too. All of my animals were dumped or rescued from shelters, except Bo. I got him from a lady off of Craigslist that was trying to get rid of him. And I was like, do not put a dog on Craigslist. So I went and got him. But everybody else I got from a rescue or was dumped at my mom's farm. Yeah, please hit subscribe. Please hit subscribe and the like button. I really appreciate it to the new people. I mean it. It's a treat for me. It's like a real gift to have all of you here. And it's my love language. You spending time with me while I just flap my gums. I love Rocky. Can't watch him too much. It rips my heart out. Well, same with Asher House. We donated to the Asher House and I really like that guy. But I tried to watch some of his reels and I was like, look, dude, I'll give you money, but I can't watch this stuff. It's like the Sarah McLachlan commercial. I'm like, turn it off. Turn it off. I will remember you. I'm like, turn it off, flip it to something else. Yeah, I can't watch it though. We'll give money. We'll donate. Hey, Armine, thank you. We're not doing anything else though. No. So let's talk about Chops World. I am so happy to see you back. you were with me forever, Chops World, and I'm really happy to see you. I know that. I mean that. Asher House gets a lot of hate. I emailed them about it, and they did say they get a lot of hate. And I was like, how could you get a lot of hate? Although, do you remember the reel hey, Pat Kimbrell, do you guys remember that hilarious reel we played yesterday of that dude yelling at his haters who has like a rescue farm for wild animals? He has like fox and coyotes. Do you remember him? And he was like, you big shitty turds. Oh my God. I just absolutely love that guy. He's a hero. So speaking of that guy, he's who I was watching at 2:30 in the morning, but he was doing weird, like world facts, and it scared my soul. It really scared me to the soul, like to the soul level. So yeah, Angie Mo, I feel like I need to play the first part of that. I know. Let's just play the first part of that again to get that out of the way. This dude is the funniest person, but he also does real content. It scared the ever living out of me, but let's just listen to the beginning of this because it's so funny. Lumen, there you are.
First of all, I want to say good morning to everybody that's watching these videos, except for you miserable fucks who just can't help but leave us alone. I know you guys are probably too fucking stupid to do any of your own research, so you just want to wake up and choose to be a shit-eating asshole today, okay? So I'm going to talk about the animals that we have here at our facility. All of our animals are deemed non-releasable by the United States government. Every video we do playing with our animals, everybody's like, oh my God, that's so inhumane. You should just put them down. It's sick that you have these animals. Well, listen here, you pieces of shit. Animals like Smiley that are playing like this one right here, this coyote behind me, she was found after a hunter actually killed her parents, okay? So her siblings were able to go back to the wild, but Smiley here was paralyzed. She couldn't walk for a long time. So many people had to take care of her that she got imprinted on humans. So now she plays like a dog, okay, Karen? Okay, you fucking crusty Karen that woke up and chose to be a miserable sack of shit. The animals here, if they could go back to the wild, we choose for them to be. Smiley's brothers and sisters, they went back to the wild just fine because we did a great job along with Wild Heart Ranch out here in Oklahoma. Now, guys, Smiley is just like a dog, okay? Somebody in one of my previous videos said it'd be more hitting pain to go out there and just put her down, okay? Why don't you go outside and just put all your dogs down, okay? They live in a fenced-in yard just like Smiley lives in a fenced-in area, okay? Smiley actually has more room than most of y'all's dogs do, all right? So how about looking in the mirror, you fucking miserable old fuck? And if you're upset that I'm cursing in this video, how about you learn to fucking read, you old dumb bitch? At the very beginning, it said language content. And if you're here because you couldn't read that, then go get on some Hooked on Phonics instead of watching the rest of this video, you stupid ass. So you can come here on a tour, okay? And you can visit our animals. And to the people that always are like, oh, that's animal prostitution and all this stuff. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and explain something to you. This place is expensive. It costs about $1,000 a week to feed them. We have to pay employees. That's on top of that. Then we have to pay for vet bills, okay? So the ones that don't want to be bothered, the ones that don't like people, guess what we do? We leave them the fuck alone, and they're not part of the tour, okay? You won't go in and interact them. You won't bother them. You won't disturb their peace, okay? And if you do want to disturb them, then you're the fucking problem. And if you say, oh my gosh, you shouldn't have these beautiful foxes, they should be out in nature, okay? If you want to come down here, we can give you the tools to skin them, because that's what was going to happen if they didn't come live with us. That's right, they came from a fur farm, which is still legal in the United States, by the way, unfortunately. So Michaela Raines, the late Michaela Raines, before she passed away, a fox just peed on my camera stand, by the way. So Michaela Raines, before she passed away, she paid for 500 foxes' furs without them being euthanized, okay? And then these foxes got to go live at different facilities all across the country. We got 12 of them, all right? So if you're so against it, come on down here. We'll let you skin them. How about that? You want to be that asshole? No, I didn't fucking think so, okay? And they're not allowed to go back into the wild. They've never known the wild. When they got here, they didn't even know how to jump because they had never lived outside of a 2x2 wire cage. I'm getting emotional. I'm getting choked up because I saw them. You didn't see them the way they were. So in conclusion, if you have a miserable life and you're asking me, Matt, oh my God, I'm so sorry. How can I change? I'm going to say, listen here, motherfucker, I might not be able to help you because the reason why everybody else's grass is greener than yours is because you're out over there in their yard fucking it up. You just fucked up all your grass in your yard, okay? I can't really help you in that. You got to look in the mirror and do some self-reflecting, you big shitty turd. Big farms, all right? It's not like you...
Gabby, I'm so glad that you're back. We were talking about you. Hey, Vicky Andrews, Olga, welcome in. Olga, did you just have a birthday? I love that guy. I mean, first of all, we give him a pass, right, for that language because he saves animals. I don't care who you are. That guy is amazing. And to all of my haters, you're a big shitty turd. He's the best. He's so good. Okay, but here's the thing about this guy. I like him, right? Yeah, a 2x2 cage. I know. And you should, like, he actually started crying talking about it. I can't imagine Gabby, we were just saying how glad that you're back. I'm really glad that you're back. He's hilarious and he's dead right about his haters. Like, get the hell out of here. You just chose to wake up today and be a piece of shit. Wes Lightburn, welcome in. That guy is awesome. He's amazing. I love him so much. I wish I could meet him in person. The language doesn't offend me, especially, here's the thing. If you're rescuing animals, you get a pass. You're a good person in my book. Anybody who's kind to animals, it's where it's at for me. This is why don't even get me started on circuses, zoos, fucking SeaWorld. Don't do it. I can't go down those paths with you, and I do not support those places. I know people are going to Reese, zoos are okay. Fine, go to the zoo. I can't go to the zoo. I won't do it. I've been to the zoo on Huxley's many field trips for school, and every time I would watch, and I'm from Omaha, by the way. Omaha has like the second ranked zoo in the United States or something, the Henry Dorley Zoo. Guys, I've been there 100 times. Yes, how fun. We love to go to the zoo. I can't go to the zoo. Big shitty turd merch. I can't go to the zoo. Last time I went, I saw a polar bear just pacing, and I saw a tiger doing the same. And it was like, I can't do this. So if you want to go to the zoo, go to the zoo. Take your kids, take your grandkids, but I won't do it. Don't ask me. Don't get me season tickets. I'm not going to do it. Jelly Bean Beauty Queen. I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks that you had a migraine for that long. Yeah, we don't support it. Hey, Rain, we don't support SeaWorld. We're not going to the circus. Don't tell me that you go to the circus. I don't want to know about it. And also, don't ride the elephants. If you go to Thailand or if you're running around India, whatever you're doing over there, pick me up a skirt. Get me like a cool, like flowy, boho-y skirt. We want to go to India because I want to get some cool fabrics. I'd like to get some fun. Renee B got me a cool scarf in Thailand. But definitely don't ride the animals. Okay. Don't get on those elephants. That's not what they're here for. Me too, Juanita. Who could be not with this guy? Who could be against this guy? Here's the thing. Miss Tatey, you're so nice. This guy, though, also does content on weird, like, world facts. Okay. Purple RN, animals are a better judge of people sometimes than we are. And if my dogs don't like you, you're out. I agree. Something isn't right. Like, my dogs love everybody. That's not true. Gertie does not love everybody. It freaks me out. What's his name? Yeah. R.I.P. Michaela Rains. That was a horrible story. Nomads, animal.
Pig farms. All right. It's not like you imagine on TV.
Animal Encounter. Nomads Animal Encounter is his Facebook name. Hands-on animal experience for all ages. I love this guy. I love that, Renee B. Hey, Buffy. Hey, Stella. I haven't finished watching last night's stream. You recalling of the combo with your stepdad had me laughing so hard. Which one? By the way, welcome, Stella. You lucky Jessamine. That's amazing. Did Gertie like the cellist? Yeah. Honestly, animals didn't. Jeff was pretty nice to the animals. It's funny because when I first started dating Jeff, it's funny you bring that up. When I first started dating Jeff, when I first decided I was going to bone down with him, I said, hey, Sue, we had dated for a little bit. I thought, I don't want to just bone on like my second date like I always do. We're going to give this one a good 3 or 4 dates. And I did. And when I went to bone the first time, I said, so are we going to bone tonight? Like, do you plan to bone me? And he was like, yeah, I think so. And so I was like, okay, well, let me get shaved and whatnot. And I just always put it out there. I'm like, are we going to do this? I did the same thing with Tommy. I was like, are we going to do it? Okay. Like, let me get ready. Let me make sure I smell right and all that. So I don't want any surprises. And so I pack an overnight bag from my home to go to Jeff's home. And I didn't have any other dogs at the time. I just had Gert, right? So I bring her with me. I'm not spending the night outside of my house and leaving Gertie. I would never leave my dog overnight. And I bring her with my overnight bag and my vitamin C serum and my skincare and my cooter spray and my cooter powder, like that stuff I told you guys to get at the Lush store in the mall. It's like they call it like an underwear powder, and it smells amazing. It's like a lavender smell. I put my cooter powder in there. I got everything all ready. And I come over and I'm like, okay, so are we going to do this? Like, I got my little nightie so that you can't see my fupa. Like, I prepare when I'm going to bone down with somebody. Hey, Joan Marie. Wow, welcome back. You came back again. Thank you so much, Miss Tatey. Hey, Sharon Marks. So, hey, old Charlie. Yeah, like if we're gonna answer the bone phone, I gotta be ready. I'm not gonna go to Pound Town with you and not right. Like there will never be anything that's like surprise, we're gonna have sex. No, because I typically have some form of a bush if it's in the winter time, right? Thank you, April Cowan. I understand, Rachel Sandy. I love that Joel Sachs always learns stuff from here. We cart around our cats between San Diego and Vegas. Yeah, I don't leave animals overnight. So I go over there to bone and I bring Gertie and he's cool with it. But then when we go to get into the mattress, right, to get going on things, he goes, oh, I don't like, I'm getting ready to get naked. And he goes, oh, he was like, no, I don't allow dogs on the bed. And I was like, "Oh." I was like, "Oh, yeah, no, that's no problem." And I, like, put everything back into my overnight bag, put my shirt back on, and I picked up Gertie, and I grabbed my car keys, and he was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, I don't have sex with men that don't have dogs in the bed." Like, I've got every night of my life, I have 5 animals in my bed with me. So yeah, we don't do that. Like that's a rule that I didn't even think about. Like I didn't even think about it with him. I've never not slept with an animal. I have to have animals. It's my happiness, right? Like I'm serious. I couldn't live. It's like some people need plants. Boundaries. Yeah, it's a boundary. Yeah, kind of like using that generator. I'm not going out in this cold. That's a boundary for me. This kind of weather is a boundary. Yeah, first red flag. So I literally like had on my clothes back on. I was like, okay, well, it was nice meeting you. And I had like Gertie under my arm. And he was like half naked. You know, he's the cellist. He was just standing there. And he was like, well, wait, I won't have sex with our dogs on the bed. That's not a problem for me. Uh, you would have sex with the dog in the bed? I more recently have sex with Tommy. So let me go back to my Tommy memories because Tommy used to live here with me for a while. Tommy and I had sex all the time in our bed with animals. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty sure. I mean, Bo is huge. He's 85 pounds, but Tommy is not that big either. Like he's pretty fit. I think we made that work. Tommy is also like has a yoga body and he's like really knows all those like crazy positions, like getting into little pretzel knot twists. So yeah, he had no problem doing that with Bo in the bed and Bo didn't seem to mind. No, absolutely. I don't have a problem with that at all. No, but so Jeff, so I have her under my arm and yeah, now what are you guys talking about? What do? You kick your animals out? Are you like, okay, guys, give us 30 seconds? I'm just kidding. It's like a minute and a half. Are you guys like, okay, do you like shut your animals out? Hell no, I can't do that. No. Really? You guys kick your animals out to have sex? That's weird. I never thought of that before. Can we take a vote? Put a 1 in the chat if you have sex, but you make your animals leave the room. That's weird. Hey, Tennille. My dog just leaves the bed when things start to happen. No, my dogs are always with me. Tommy's always like, this is going to be the best minute and a half of your life, girl. And it's true too. That's how I like it. To be honest, I like it. Then you're done. You guys can snuggle up and watch a movie. You can do it again in 20 minutes. But none of this all-nighter shit. I always think it's funny too when I have like some friend of mine that's like, oh, like he can go all night. I'm like, no, we can't. And if he can, he's on meth. Okay. Like stop. That's enough. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm never going to kick my animals out for sex. That's weird, you guys. The animals don't care, nor do I. Huh. What was I saying? Oh, so Jeff, so I have Gertie underneath my arm and I got my weekend bag. I got my vitamin C serum back in the bag. I got my makeup all ready to go. And he was like, oh, no, wait. Jeff's standing there half naked. And he was like, no, he goes, never mind. She can stay. And I was like, in the bed? And he was like, yeah, I've never had a dog in my bed before, but you're right, Angie Mo. That's the first red flag. I honestly should have seen that and gone, we can't date. I can't date somebody that's not a huge animal lover. Like I couldn't date someone like I remember when I was married to Jeff and I was like, there's a dog that needs a home. He was like, no more animals. I was like, why am I with you? Why are we even together? Like honestly, I can't turn an animal away. We know this, right? Remember, I have all these damn cats in here. I'm not that person. Like if there's an animal on the side of the road that's like lost, I'm gonna get out and get that thing. As a matter of fact, every time I'm driving, what if it gets wild and you roll over Gertie? It doesn't get wild. I'm in my 40s. Tommy's 55 years old. It doesn't get, I mean, it does get fairly, he is a yoga body. I mean, if you can imagine what that means. He does all the pretzel knot twisting stuff. I'm just either, well, you can guess. I don't lay there because that's not what I'm doing, but I typically am not doing all the trapeze work that he's doing. It's a sight to see. I'll tell you. It's like, wow, how'd you get over there? Oh my God, now you're over there. It's really amazing. All while staying in character. Hey, Linda Gillum. Hey, Linda Perales. Yeah, he said no more animals. And I was like, why are we married? What do we have in common? Like, absolutely nothing. I'm not into animals, but that's a compatibility issue. It is. Politics, religion, animals, all those things are very important if you're going to date someone. I'm not doing the pretzel nodding, but as you guys know, like Tommy can like roll around on his little bald head and like flip around and do all kinds of crazy stuff. I was always amazed by that because Jeff was the opposite, right? Jeff was a large man. He was much, much, much larger. Hey, Tara. So it was quite the difference when you were answering the bone phone. Miss Tati, I love that you're in Sweden. So I don't know how we got onto that topic, and I know it upsets people when we talk about sex. So I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to upset people. The only thing you and Jeff had in common is you're both human beings. Yeah, we both were breathing sometimes. Yeah, we both maybe liked avocados, but I think that was it. Tommy's a Twister knitter. Yeah, Tommy can play Twister like nobody. He can beat your ass at Twister. Can Tommy do a headstand? Oh, hell yes. Come on, guys. Dude is like a yoga instructor. Creative Monica's in Norway. Yeah, no, it's no joke. Tommy, like, I have been like just sitting there, like downing a bag of chips and like a half a container of ice cream, just talking to Tommy about stuff. And he's literally like holding his body up with one hand. And he's like in this like yoga pose, like he looks like a Buddha. And he's like holding his body up with a hand, or he's like doing one-handed push-ups, like working out. And I'm like, where'd you put the Fig Newtons? Oh, I see him. Hey, Silver Psychic, welcome in. Welcome in. It is a kind of a weird thing, though, to be with someone who's like super into fitness and health and then be with me who's like into Taco Bell and Chipotle. Jeff was like a lazy boy recliner. Yeah, Melissa, he was. It was very different. It was very different. That was like, yeah, felt like I was riding a sea lion. It was very different than my little yoga man. He's not little, but you know what I mean. Dude is a pretzel. Hey, Blessed Gloria. Are you and Tommy not going to do a podcast together anymore? 6 of one, half a dozen the other. I don't know. As you can see, Tommy is incredibly prolific lately with his streams. He's doing like 3 streams a day, and I just don't. Hey, Amy Edge. Be careful, Amy Edge. I'm worried about you, girl. Play it safe. This channel is my new BFF. Tara, I love that. Thanks for being a member, babe. Yeah, Jeff was kind of more of like a walrus shaped body type. That's all right. I am also a manatee. I don't have a problem with that. You and Tommy accept each other? Yes. But Tommy is doing a lot of content. He's growing. He's doing great. I just don't feel good about making him do a 4th show. I don't want to drain him anymore. He's not sleeping. So maybe at some point, but you know, he's over there in Ecuador doing his thing, guys, doing his thing. If you exercise with Tommy, then you are exercise. Right. Oh no, we get a lot of that in whenever I see him, for sure. There's a lot of exercise happening. Trust me. So back to again, I feel like we're going to lose the audience. People get so pissed when we talk about sex. I heard him say he wasn't going to do content with any other YouTubers anymore. Yeah, that's probably true. Tommy hasn't done content in a long time with anyone. Last was Atwood and Joel on Surviving the Survivor. I don't know. I don't know what Tommy's choosing to do with content with other people. I love talking about sex, Leslie. It's just, he said, I'm married on his stream today, in case anyone was still confused. Did he say that? Barbara Waite, how do you want your life to change this year? I'm working on some goals myself and need inspiration. That's a really amazing question, and I love it. Sex is hilarious. I love sex. I think it's so funny. I love connecting during sex. Like, I laugh. Tommy and I laugh so much during sex. It's really like, it's always lighthearted. I love sex. I think it's hilarious. With the right person, it's not weird, it's not awkward. It's just really funny. I think it's really fun and funny. And one of the best parts about sex to me is the laughing. And I know that Tommy would say the same thing. He has said that live before. It's just, it's an intimacy that you share with someone that you don't get to share with anybody else. And so why not make it fun and light and laugh? And I love that. Barbara Waits, that's a great question. I have many things that I'm going to be rolling out this year. It is. Sex should be normalized too. Like, yeah, I agree. It's a shame that it's seen as a negative thing in our society. I think sex absolutely, it's normal. It should be talked about. It's not because I want to cross people's boundaries and make them uncomfortable. That's not the purpose of talking about it on my channel. I just really enjoy talking about it. I think it's a fun topic. I love people who share stories or have questions. Like, I'm not an expert, but it's fun to talk about it. Watching you and Tommy, you can tell you guys genuinely get along. It's a refreshing thing to see when I'm listening. I can tell one of you guys fall off from laughing. It's too hard. Yeah, we do. We laugh a lot. That's probably what the most we're attracted to each other about, is we both make each other laugh a lot. Barbara Waite, I would say this year I have some things that are coming out that I'm excited to share. I'm splitting up because of you and Tommy. I just got up from a nap, look at my notifications, and there's you and Tommy. Here I am. Is he live?
I'll be back.
Huxley, I don't know. I don't want you to do that in the dark.
No, it's not dark. It's easy to see.
Okay, well, it's because it's ice. You need to put some of that salt down first. Hey, Rip Curl Readiness. Hux, just put some salt down first. Don't try to shovel it. Just sprinkle some salt, but don't over salt. And just put it on the stairs because I'm worried about Bo's legs. Thank you, Karen Doll. Don't be out very long, son. Put your hat on. Gloves. Thank you, Tara. Yeah, Tommy is a funny guy anyway. Barbara Waite, I would say that this year is more about learning more about me than anything. Hey, Chica Cherry Cola, stepping into a big goal for me this year is just owning exactly who I am. Being proud of that, but also, Barbara Waite, I believe that boundaries are also just clarity. So one of my biggest goals this year is also letting people know what I'm okay with and what I'm not okay with. I always have been known to set myself on fire to keep somebody else warm. That's a me thing, but it's not, I don't blame people for walking all over me if I don't set up the rules first. So I'm working on that. Money, finances, I'm trying to make more money, and I'm trying to really, really save money, like put it away and maybe invest if I can. I haven't gotten there yet because I need to save. But hey, Wendy Brewer. I'm sorry, Wendy. Moving. I would like to move this year, Barbara Waite. I'm looking for a place to rent, and that's really big for me. I have a lot of goals. I have a lot of things, but more mental than physical. So more than money, more than moving. I have goals of just accepting who I am, not trying to sing and dance for other people, if that makes sense. Again, not people pleasing so much. All of those things. And for the love of God, not letting a man ever again tell me what the fuck to do. And I mean that. As we saw in the last couple of weeks, a man really tried to tear me down and trash me and others. Just being more aware of my surroundings there and calling it out the second you see it, man or woman, Barbara Waite, not letting anybody, Leslie, not letting anybody try to control you, blackmail you, threaten you. I've had a lot of men like that in my life, and I've always been afraid of them. And I've always been very, very fearful. And I'm stepping out of that fear and I'm saying, no more, no more of that. So that's another thing I'm really working on. Friend, lover, boss, I don't care. Nobody is going to do the like, you better do this or else kind of a thing. Because instead of setting myself on fire, I'm going to light them the fuck on fire. So we're just not going to do that anymore. Reese, you make me laugh listening to you be a mom and make sure your little man is all bundled up and safe going out on the ice. I envision Christmas Story Kid. You know, I never saw that movie, Rip Curl. Thank you. What are you doing now? Who's that?
Moose.
Is he in here?
Yeah.
Moosey. Moosey, are you feeling, Moosey's feeling frisky. He wants to go out into the snow. Moosey, you're like your father. You're a damn criminal. Your father at least retired, Moosey. Why do you have to kill stuff? He says this is the best time of day to go murder things because it's so cold and they're trying to find a warm spot, and they're going to find a warm spot in my tummy. Moose, it's wrong, Moosey, it's wrong. We got treats and cat food for you, Moosey. Be a good person. Good Lord. Yeah, I made that decision. Thanks, Wendy. In my last abusive relationship, I realized I had to look at entirely different men to date. Yeah, it's not just men. I am attracted to people, and I don't mean romantically attracted. I am attracted to people who seem to smell on me that they know I'm not going to say no. They know they can control me. They know they can have the upper hand. We're not going to do that anymore. Not going to do that anymore. No more fear. Yeah. It's not an overnight thing. Is your dog a setter? He is a standard poodle, Leslie. It's not an overnight thing. Don't get me wrong. Thank you, Christine Miller. I still have fear. I still feel fearful, but I also know I have this channel. I have a lot of people backing me up. And I also know I'm not afraid of numbers. That's not what we focus on. So if this channel loses another 10,000 subscribers, bleed them out. That's not how I feel. I feel keep the people who want to be here. That's all that matters to me. They are, Leslie. Yeah, he's an amazing dog. He just turned 4 in September. So those are my goals for the year. Those are my thoughts about it. Calling out anything and everything that doesn't feel right. That's another big one. Go with how you feel. This whole hate campaign against me, one of the reasons, me too, Joel, one of the reasons I've said this many times, but one of the reasons I don't get involved in it. So like all these years, you guys come to me and you're like, did you hear about this? Speaking of Bojangles. Oh, he's a great person. He went to Harvard, and then he went to Yale, and then he did his residency at Johns Hopkins Medical School. He did his residency there. He's just so smart, and he's a great guy. He's a good person, and he's smiley, and he listens to your stories, and you can kiss him. You can grab his head and kiss him, and he listens to your feelings. He's distinguished. He's a gent. Jackie, that's Patty. Thank you for being a member. Wow, guys, that's really, really kind. Moose, quit being cray over there. Thank you for being a member, babe. Yeah, Kim is blue. So what was I just saying before that? Go with how you feel about something. I know for me, I'm not addicted to gossip. I am not like, if you come to me and you're like, you're not going to believe who said this, I'm probably going to stop you right there and go, and you know what? I also am not going to care, because the second you shit talk somebody to me, I'm going to be looking at you. That's how I've always felt. I don't know if that's a Scientology thing, but the second someone says, oh, you don't want to meet her. I do want to meet her now, and I want you out of my way. I don't like people who do that. I do not band together and hate someone. Been single a long time, lots of inner work. I can really relate to you, Reese. Susie Kelly, good for you. Good for you. Thank you, Tara. So I don't want to know the bad news. I don't want to know the bad stuff about people, but I'm telling you right now, this whole dirty ass hate shit that's been going on, just ask yourself, how does it make you feel? The second he came out with all that shit against me and other people, I was like, blah, yuck, right? The second Marilyn was doing all that crap on me, I was like, this is trash. So I don't go to it. I'm not drawn to it. I don't like flying too close to the sun. And you're always that nobody is a winner of the quick draw. That never happens. It never works to be shitty to other people. It always comes back. So that's another thing this year, Barbara Waite, paying attention to how things make you feel. Don't think. Because if you think over it, right? So like immediately, if I'm like, oh, that makes me feel nauseous, I don't want to know. But then I override that with my mind and I'm like, well, maybe I do want to know because this is a good person that's telling me about it. And I probably need to sort this. No, I don't want to know. Just go with initial gut feelings, your initial gut reaction. How does it make you feel? Like pumping the brakes? Then pump the fucking brakes. I don't get involved in these like weird triangulation web stuff. I don't like it. And that's one of the reasons I think I've always said I don't watch YouTube. I mean, I'll pop into Tommy's chat sometimes. Now I pop into Nora's. I think Nora's hilarious, but that's new for me. I don't like watching that stuff because I don't like people trashing people. Now, you might go, but Reese, you're trashing people like Patrick, right? Up in Vermont. Yes. But Marilyn came for me for a long time. So as far as I'm concerned, that's just fair game. No pun intended, right? We know what fair game means in Scientology. I'm not going to put up with her bullshit shenanigans ever the fuck again. So I will keep her name out of my mouth, but at the same time, come for me. Don't do it. Don't do it because this whole chat won't put up with it either. I'm not going to sit quietly anymore if anybody comes for me. Hey, DNV, I don't like it. It's dirty and we will expose and put the light right back on your bullshit, right? Baby Steps. Hi, everyone. I love hearing you talk about standing up for yourself. Faith over fear. That's right. That's what my ring says. I love you, Baby Steps, and I'm happy to see you. Thank you. Thank you for your super chat. If they talk about someone else behind their backs, you believe they're talking about you. Well, that's what I mean about these haters too. They don't even like each other. Hey, Rocks in a Box. They don't even trust each other. Like they're not even working together, right? The only thing they have in common is hatred. They like to hate. So of course they'll band together. If they can all go, oh, we hate Reese. You hate Reese too? You hate Reese too? That's all we need in common, right? Marilyn is shocking. Not to me. I think we could see that pretty easily. Speaking of the truth about what they have done isn't trash talking, it's truth telling. I agree with that too. Don't hear what I didn't say. That's a new thing too, that I really like that saying. Don't hear what I didn't say. What does that mean? What a lot of people do who are manipulative, controlling assholes, right? Shitty big turds, such as her, right? Don't hear what I didn't say. Don't twist my words. You have been trashing me for over a year. Don't hear what I didn't say. What I said is, if you continue to do that, we will be open and honest about it here now. As soon as she started supporting, the Nazi, I knew she was full of hate. I was completely done with her. Christine, I still, to this day, I'm like, I can't believe that woman supports Nazis. That's just crazy to me. But even some of my biggest haters talk about it. Even some of my biggest haters talk about how crazy that is, that she hopped on board with that. Her and her little weird friend, Susie. They definitely make me the villain in their story, and I'm happy to be the villain, right? But here's the point. Barbara Waite asked about, he's gross, Jackie, Patty. Marilyn can just basically crochet her way out of an overloaded cat box. Yeah, fear stands for false evidence appearing real. I love that, Liz. It's pretty simple. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit kind of a thing. I never, ever, ever went searching for it. And I didn't really defend myself, if you guys noticed. But now that it's come for us in full view, I'm glad. I feel free. I feel free from it because I can talk about it now. And I will if I need to. But we don't want to make my show about that either. Like, we don't want to just sit here and just but we do want to learn from it. So talking about it processes it, and then we get to see the bigger picture, right? We learn from it. And what do we learn? They're big shitty turds, yes. But also go with how you feel. Go with how you feel. Zoom out. Zoom out. Don't get so stuck into the details of things and pick shit apart and dissect it. Zoom out and go, wait, just how does this make me feel? How do I feel about this? Because this kind of shit, those people saying all those lies about me made me feel like, God, again? Like, when is this going to end? Half these people have never even met me, and they're making up the craziest lies. Like, just talking about it purges it. It does. Yeah, smile and laugh. A lot of people are monkey see, monkey do. Yes, absolutely. I agree with that very much, Joan Murray. A lot of people too feel like they have to be a part of something. I think a lot of these haters, they can't do it on their own. I've seen a million times over on reels, memes, where they say if they have to get a group of people to go against you, you've already won. Does that make sense? If you've got to get a whole mess of people to hate on me, there must be something about me that you're threatened by. You've already lost. If you can't do it, you need people to do it for you, or you got to get a whole mess of people to do it. Red flags, right? Hey, good for you. Only people, Lady O, I worked for cataract surgeons for a long time. Cataract surgery is amazing. Yeah, you're going to love it. You got your first one done. You're going to get your second one done probably in a couple weeks. That's amazing. Good for you. He controls her. And let's be honest, they need control. Hey, Kat, they want control. Well, you're not going to get it knocking on my fucking door. And as far as I can see, all of these other women in the community are also tired of the bullshit. And that is a beautiful thing. I love nothing more than seeing a woman that finally says, I've had enough. And I'm not talking about just in YouTube land. I'm talking about like in real life. People women or men, right? Like I know that there's men out there too. I'm thinking about Joel Sachs right now that have been absolutely used and abused. But women or men, there's nothing more beautiful to me than someone who realizes their worth and goes, fuck this. I'm not putting up with this anymore. I'm going to use my voice. I'm going to speak. I'm going to get away from this, right? Whatever it is, get away from it. So I'm proud. I'm impressed. I'm impressed by the women who are speaking out, who are saying, I've got plans for myself. That's what I'm really interested in is what can I do to help me? Because I need to help me. I need to grow from this. I need to learn from this. Absolutely, Stacy, no question. If you know any group of women that just hate on other women, get away from them. Those are not your friends. Those are not good people. If they just spew lies, I mean, I don't even know this Susie girl, and she makes all kinds of, she made content, like she drew a little mole and like put on way too much blush and made fun of me. Like she pretended to be me and did content on that. She's like 70 years old. Where is your wisdom? That's like 7 decades. Where is that? Don't do that. It's a bad look. It's trashy. It's unfortunate. If you know women like that who tear down other women, get away from that. Hey, Lilac Lime. They sure are, old Charlie. I've been gone, but I did catch all the replays of recent. Obviously, a lot happened. Yeah, a lot happened. And I love Tori. I love her wisdom and her insight. I have plans for myself, Melissa, and I do. I've been married 3 times. I've done, a lot of things for other people. I look out for other people. I love that. And I don't want to stop doing that. But I find women don't put themselves first. And this time I'm putting me first. I've got some projects behind the scenes I've been working on for a long time that I'm proud and excited about. I'm working with some charities to use my voice to stand up against for mental health, mental wellness, cyberbullying, any kind of ABDA, right? ABDA is a charity that I would like actually for us to put up. It's domestic abuse. Anything against children, any of that. That's where I want to go. I want to help people. I want to highlight things that are advocates for helping people, right? It's trash to just do content tearing people down. It's gross. It shows how small you are. It really does. Yeah, shaming and blaming. I am too decultified. You have to know your value and guard your peace. You really do. and see the clarity through the illusions. This is all an illusion, right? Have you in on the background. Love you, hyperfixator. This is all an illusion. This is bullshit. This is smoke and mirrors. Just know who you are. What did Tori, hey, Wisconsin Barb, what did Tori come into our chat and say to us yesterday? I loved it. I absolutely loved it. She said, once you have your solid friends, it doesn't matter what people think of you because your friends know who you are. That's how I feel about this channel. People who tune in here, and there's 300 people in here, I guarantee you a bunch of them are hate watching so they can go back to Marilyn's channel or Reddit or their weird little chat rooms where they go and they can go, here's what she said. And that's so creepy to me. Don't even get me started on that. But I'm here for the people who want to be here. And I love that thing that said, the only people that I owe my loyalty to are the ones who never made me question theirs. You guys have always supported me, and we've got new people in here. I'm here for you guys. I don't give a holy shit what some hater is going to go take back to their creepy chat room. Is that pepper jelly? Thank you, babe. Yes, that's right, Leslie. I love that. Baby steps, Cindy Crawford moles are unique and beautiful. My daughter has one. No putting it down. Yeah, they make fun of my Cindy Crawford. Tommy calls it my Marilyn Monroe. Hey, Mar Lugo. Oh my God, I'm so happy to see you. My mom has the same one. So they make fun of it. And it's like, again, it's like when they made fun of the other day, my numbers going down. Like that's the best you can do to attack me. Make fun of how much blush I'm wearing. Make fun of my Cindy Crawford mole. Get out of here. It's embarrassing. We're sad for you. I'm sad. I hope you find the light. Thank you, baby steps. And thank you for the super chat. Yeah, I love imperfections on people. I love little quirks and weirdnesses. Let them. Yes. Thank you, Joel Sachs. That's right, Kat. I love it here too. I thank you, Rain. I love it here too. Guys, we're just here to do a show and have a life about this is just a journey. And all we've tried to do on this channel is walk a fucking path, make friends with who we can, stream with the people we've made friends with, Sterling, right? Like I've really met some cool people along the way, but one thing that I've never stood for and I've never asked for is a fight, right? So if you bring it to my plate, of course, I'm going to go toe to toe with you, but I've never asked for it. I do not seek out fighting. I do not make fun of people unless you bring it to me, and then all bets are off, right? That's how I feel. You know, they want to say, fuck around, find out. Like they're these clever people. That really is the truth. It's funny that you say that because now you're going to find out. Because now I'm not silencing myself. I was silencing myself because of this community and Aaron. I didn't want him coming after me. Well, he chose to come after me. So now we're just going to be open. So anybody that comes for us, that's all. We'll defend ourselves here. That's it. Yeah, I agree with that, DNB. I mean, that's the thing. She's right. I love Mel Robbins. And I agree to a degree with the let them theory. It's hard. It's hard to just let them, right? Like sometimes I think about it and I'm like, come on, Mel, I can't do that with everything. Like your husband cheats all over you at naked parties. Let him, right? Like there's to what? Okay, to what degree? Like someday, you know, when somebody comes for you, it's like, no, I don't know. I also kind of want to write a book called Expose Them, right? Like, I'm not so sure that the let them theory is always proven to be right for me. And in certain circumstances of my life, fuck that. Expose them. Shine light on them. I don't like it. You're coming for me and you're telling tons and tons of lies about me and my son. We're not going to stand for that shit anymore. Do you think they will ever apologize to you? That's right, Mar Lugo. Mar Lugo's a badass. I absolutely think that would never happen in a billion lifetimes. Hey, Raymond. No. And to be honest, I don't want one. That would never be, it would never be genuine. An apology from any of them would never be genuine. What I want is just peace at this point. Everybody needs to just go off into their lane like we should have done from the very get-go. Fighting and making fun of people and making up lies about people always comes back to bite you in the ass. We're seeing that in real time. So no, I don't need an apology. I'm certainly not going to apologize again. I already have. Hey, Copper. Yeah, I don't know. No, you're not a doormat. Let them only work sometimes, Lumen. I agree with that. Let them. It's like it was death by 1,000 paper cuts, right? Like she was coming at me too much. Now it's time to expose that, right? So, and we did, and we're done. So, I'm so behind on what's going on, but if you got to stand up for yourself, then F it. That's one thing I haven't really done in my life, Mar. And it's, hey, karma charms kittens, and it feels very freeing. That's one thing I'm going to work on. Hey, Tony P, this year, way more than ever, right? Is standing up for myself. I stand up for other people. Stand up for yourself. I don't know. I feel like we come into this world alone. We kind of leave this world alone. You have to live with you. Stop putting other people first. Stop doing that. Really, truly be your own best friend there and go with how you feel. Something feels dirty. It probably is. Jackie C, Patty, that is really kind. It's okay to get mushy here. I appreciate it. I'm so proud of you for standing up for yourself now. It's even more proof of growth and healing. Thank you, Stacy. Well, to be honest, I'm grateful to Aaron for that. Back to Aaron. I'm thankful for a lot of things from Aaron. He outed me. I appreciate that. I always will. But I appreciate that he came after me. And I appreciate that meeting Tori. And so, like, as bad as things have gotten, a lot of good has come from it too. Defamation of character. Yeah, we've passed that line, right? I mean, we've crossed that boundary. The problem with that is, people say that, like, can't you sue? Sure. You can sue anybody for anything, right? But 500 more are going to take their place. So if you just have that kind of disposable income, then absolutely. But I don't, I would rather just tackle it head on and expose them for what they are, which are cockroaches when the light comes on. So I would rather do that, because how are you going to, I mean, you can't sue the whole world, right? Anybody can defame you. I would rather not take that to court every time. I would rather just clap back at this point. Yeah, Stacy Toms, for sure. No question. So defamation suits are extremely hard to win anyway. Yeah, Copper, I've heard that. And again, they're extremely costly and lengthy. And I still to this day feel bad for Tommy. Like, if anybody really, really defamed him, that would be her. Like, she really, really went way too far with him. But that's his business too. And it just reflects on her. And that's a good thing. Does he want to come in? What's he crying about?
I don't know.
Bubsy. Hey, Hope, between the dreams. Oh, he missed Bo. Seamus loves Bo. He thinks he's his father. Oh, Shameby. He's like literally on Bo's curly hair right now, already doing this to him. Hope, it's really good to see you. And it's creepy how deep your voice is. This has been a great example of how really, really hard times prove the best life lessons. Yes. Why do you sound like James Earl Jones? It scares everyone. Oh, hey, Bubsy. That's our special boy. Shameby. You never come up and do this. What were you feeling sad about? Were you feeling left out? Was Himza feeling lonely? Is Bo okay? Oh, he's fine. He's sleeping. Yeah. Holly, I got this sweater in the Anthropologie sale. Yeah, it's hard to win a defamation case. And I would rather just tell them right here on YouTube to go fuck themselves rather than try to do it through an attorney. Like, who wants to deal with all that paperwork? Oh, Bobsy. Hi, Bobsy. Him's a really special boy. Him's a really special guy. So he's huge. Seamus is enormous. We thought he was going to be the smallest of the cats, and Seamus is really a big cat. He's very big. If you claim defamation, you only acknowledge how much they can bother you. I mean, that's true too. I love you too, Robin W. Guys, I'm really looking forward to the Zoom call tomorrow. A lot of you are probably going to be there. I need this right now. The Zoom call is very, wow, you are never this snuggly with me, and I'm loving it lately. He's been way more affectionate with me lately. He sleeps really close to me at night. Sorry, he's distracting me. Seamus, it's too much, man. The Zoom call tomorrow is going to be I'm just looking forward to it. It's always very therapeutic for me to talk with that many people at once and listen to you guys and catch up with how everybody's doing, everybody with their health, all the scares, all the concerns, your kids. You can't have a bad behavior like that and keep doing it and never have consequences. Yeah, hey, Jeannie Hansen, I absolutely agree with you on that, Mimi. And that's what we're dealing with now is the consequences. And you know what I thought of? Just this is so random, but I thought of thinking about this Aaron stuff. This has really rocked me. I might be trying to make it look like, oh, we're good, we're fine, we're good. Like, no, this really bothered me. Nobody likes a hate campaign against them on YouTube. I promise. It's not for the weak. And I'm not trying to say I'm strong, but it's a lot to have lots of people, whether they're real people or sock accounts, I don't know. But it's not for the weak to have a bunch of people coming at you, saying all kinds of crazy shit, making videos, all that. You know what I thought of for Gertie's OnlyFans oh my God, you're so cute. I miss Binion, Marlugo. God, I love Marlugo. I have really missed you and I love you. I think about you a lot. I know you're busy. Thank you, Mar, for being here. And thank you for the super chat. Wow. He didn't have a mom. He didn't have a mother. Seamus is our special boy for that reason. You know who I thought of, Aaron? Who would Aaron be a character in a movie? I had this kind of time today because I was worried about the power going out. I was feeding Bo and making chili, and I've been thinking about this. It's rocked me. This has rocked me. It's been very deeply uncomfortable for me to have this mother effer coming at me with all of his crazy ass minions, right? But it also rocked me. Okay, Seamus, why don't you make some life decisions? This is crazy. You are never this cuddly with me. Bobsy, he's our special boy. Him's a special guy. It's not, what are you doing there? Is that because you didn't have a mother? You don't know how to live your life? Something's not right in a good way, but he's special. All right. Why don't you go see Bobo? There you go. Why don't you go see Bo? You know who I was thinking he would be in a movie? And I've appreciated all the women, by the way, like the new friendships, Nora standing up for me. All of that's been amazing. But you know who he would be in a movie? I'm serious. And a lot of you have seen this movie. You know who Aaron reminds me of? I don't know why this came to me today. I was just in my kitchen worrying about the power going out. But Cal from Titanic. He reminds me of the mean guy, the really wealthy dude who was marrying Kate Winslet, Rose. I was thinking how evil and mean he was. And he was so abusive to the women in that. He was controlling. You know, in the end of that movie, when he says to Leonardo DiCaprio, I always think it's a sad line. He looks at Jack, Leonardo DiCaprio, and he goes, I always win, Jack, one way or another. And I thought, oh my God, that's Aaron. It just made me think of him. What is this? Oh, no, we can't get on that shelf. I can't trust you. You don't have gracefulness like cats do. For some reason, you weren't born with that. Yeah, it's a sad line. It's a sad line. That part always makes me sad at the end. He looks at Leonardo DiCaprio and he goes, I always win, Jack, one way or another. And I was like, ooh, that's so uncomfortable. He was so intimidating in that movie, and he ruled with his power and his money. And I'm not trying to take jabs at Aaron right now, but the cat's out of the bag, right? Like, it's out there. But it's so, hey, Patty, it's so true. That like masculine, controlling, like I will have all the power no matter what. Remember when Rose said, she was like, "You can't talk to me like that." Like she was sitting down having tea with him or something, and he was like really mean to her. And she was like, I'm about to be your wife. She's like, "I will not be spoken to like that." And I think he slaps her, if I remember, and he like picks up the fucking table and just like throws everything on the ground. And there was such a scary scene. I get really triggered in movies like that when the man is just so overpowering to people and he's just like that. I always win one way or another. Like there are no consequences. They're above the law. Like we all know somebody like that. It's kind of crazy to watch in real time. It's scary, right? Billy Zane, that's him. He's a great actor. I loved him in Tombstone. But he did a great job as Cal in that movie. And yeah, Rose dodged a bullet for sure in that. But yeah, just very I will take what I'm going to take whether you like it or not. I will say what I'm going to say. Do you guys all know that character? Most of you have probably seen Titanic. But he really did a good job playing that part in that movie. It was terrifying. And then remember at the end, he couldn't get on a lifeboat. So what did he do? He played the victim. He grabbed a little homeless girl. And remember, he walked up to the guys that had the boats and he goes, "Please." He was like, "I have a child." And he used some little, like somebody stole a kid from somebody to get on the lifeboats. Like they do what they morph and they are chameleons and they fit to what they need for the narrative to be. Like, now I'm a victim. I have a child, please. Like that guy was evil to the core, man. That whole movie, he just like slipped out of accountability. He was Teflon when it came to accountability. It was like, this fucking guy. Then he grabbed a kid at the end. I was like, come on, man. Remember he couldn't pay anybody off? Remember when he tried to pay that one dude off, like to get on a lifeboat? And the guy was like, "Fuck you. The boat's sinking, dude. Your money's no good here. You're just like everybody else." Yeah, he pretended to have a child. But that line has always sat with me my whole life. There's movies, I don't know why. I grew up on movies. I raised myself. I watched a lot of movies. And for whatever reason, I have a whole bank of memories of movie lines in my head. I always compare situations to movies. I don't know if everyone else does that, but I pull up, like if someone's trying to explain something, Tommy will often explain something like a concept to me, and it will take me a minute. I'll think about it and I'll go, kind of like in the movie Bup, 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 when he does this. And Tommy's like, "Yes, that's exactly like that." I always like take a movie scene. And that line has always really been like a jab when he says, "I always win, Jack, one way or another." And I thought, I hate people like that. I hate people who will just devour people to get what they want, right? Like just to get the power. It sucks. And we've all met people like that. And now I'm not talking about Aaron anymore. I know a lot of people I've met throughout my life. There's a lot of, that's a Scientological thing. A lot of Scientologists are very better than you type people. They're very entitled. Scientologists are extremely, very judgmental people because we're kind of taught to be like everybody in the outside world are just like trashy. Like, don't talk to them. They're criminals. Like, we're told that. I was told that. Like, non-Scientologists are criminals. Like, that's how, of course, that's a way of keeping us in, right? Keeping us fearful. Like, oh God, we better wait in here then. We don't want to go out there. Oh yeah, D5 Melbourne. Yeah, I mean, I'm just waiting. I think what's probably going on, everything's pretty quiet right now because now that I'm talking and other people are talking, I think they're going to use that against everything's going to be weaponized. Everything will be used against me going forward that I have said so far. And they're going to come out probably with something going, "See, Reese was the monster all along. See how she's talking about us and we're not talking about her." That's probably if I had to guess, the next thing they're going to use in the playbook is, see how Reese is just talking about it and no one's mentioning her. We're the victim, right? Like Reese was the monster all along. I'm guessing it's going to be something like that, or some new truth bomb full of receipts, whatever it may be. I'm not sure. Honestly, I hope that everybody just shuts up and goes away now. Quite honestly, like I love The Witches of Eastwick. That's a great movie. I like what Jack Nicholson says about marriage in that movie. Good for the man, lousy for the woman. Oh, they're definitely reloading their weapons, Joan Marie. No question, guys. Nobody think twice about that. They're reloading, they're replanning, they're coming up with a new way of spinning shit. No question. No question that's gonna happen. Jenna's video was fantastic. Jenna's video was fantastic. I don't know Jenna, but I was very supportive of her video. It was inspiring for me. I made notes. We read the notes last night about things that she said that really, really hit me hard. I loved how she said that. That she, did you finish it? Are you talking to me, Robin? That she hasn't talked to a lot of people because she doesn't want anything being weaponized and used against her. That is where we're at in the ex Scientology community. It's hard to trust anybody, guys, at this point, when you have everything so focused on you and they're twisting every I did finish it. Yes, Robin. When people are so like everything I say on this video tonight, somebody's going to take, twist, and make it into something else. And that's sad. But that's the reality of our lives when you're on YouTube and you have haters. They're going to take it, change the narrative, and go, see, I told you, let me show you this about her. Here's why you should hate her. It's a bummer. It's a bummer how people take that and use your words against you. For sure, Leslie, I agree. He didn't win in the movie. That's true, Marlugo. He did not. Oh my God. I was thinking, what did happen to him in the movie? He lived. But remember the old version of Rose talked about him? And she said that the crash of 29 or something didn't do well for his finances. And she goes, and he put a bullet in his head that year. She goes, or so I read. It was crazy. Like everything catches up. Hey, Lee Sane. Kate ended up winning. Yeah. Thank you for your super chat, Mar. I'm just really glad you're here. Even my mom said that today. He has such an underlying rage boiling. My mom doesn't follow any of this hate, but now she's kind of been watching it. And my mom, because, she called 4 times today. And even my mom said, she goes, I watched some of Aaron. She goes, I never watch him. And I said, yeah. She goes, he looks so angry. She was like, he just looks so agitated, like a Scientologist, because my mom was a Scientologist. And she goes, it was freaking me out how agitated. He just looked like he was boiling over with hate. And I said, yeah, no, definitely. I think there's a lot of that going around. Karma Charms Kittens, you're so beautiful and blessed with the gift of gab. Boy, oh boy, am I. Thank you for not the beautiful part. Thank you. But the gab part, I can flap these damn gums forever, girl. So what if you are a colorful storyteller? We all have flaws, but here this community you've created is a positive space. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that, babe. Yeah, Lumen, sadly they won't control themselves, but yeah, Robin, I don't know. And I'm not looking to agitate him more. I'm not Janet Hunter, great question. I'm not looking to poke at anybody. But now that everything is out, I'm just happy to be able to, I cannot explain to you guys how much more free I feel, if that makes sense to you guys. Yeah, Jen H, I made a big batch of chili today in my Dutch oven, like probably way too much. Hey, Shannon's Journey. I just feel so much more light and free, even though I should really enjoy it because it's probably going to, they're going to try to probably really come for me now and attack me. And I'm going to have a whole new mess of probably trying to unfold and say, that's not true. That's not true if I have to. But I have to say, just speaking in the truth, just feeling free from all of the chains of having to be quiet about this stuff has felt so freeing and just light, and honesty is gold. And we're waiting for the storm to pass. Yes, we are. A big silent burden came off your back. I don't think you guys realized how quiet and how, I mean, that's where TR Bullbait comes in. To be honest, My bull bait came in handy because I had to not imagine. So now you know, like I had to not react to all of that for over a year. When you guys would bring up Aaron, I had to go, I wish him the best. I hold space for like, and that's true. I wasn't lying, but I also wasn't, I was being very, very quiet about what was happening and how I felt and how suppressed I felt having to be quiet and let his stupid fucking mod just tear me down almost daily, right? Like almost daily, that woman was attacking me and his mod and his friend, and he was just allowing that. He was, of course, unleashing that on her. He's the one who said to me, Marilyn won't do anything unless I tell Marilyn to do it. So all that time I had to just hold my tongue. And I think that's where, hey, Kiki, I think that is where I am grateful for my TR bull bait. That's the learned freeze response right there. I just had to shut my mouth. And it wasn't hard for me. I'm not a reactive person. Like I do not go crazy to react to something when someone says something. It's not that big of a deal to me when someone's like, you know, Reese is a known scammer, right? Like tell it, scream it, say it again, paint pictures of it. Like I don't really care about that stuff. But at the same time, it was hard to not react to the constant attacks against me and lies and attacking my son. Like she went after my kid, right? And he was, when did this all start? When he was 14? Like that's a kid. That's fucked up. Yeah, every channel has to deal with haters and it comes with the territory on YouTube. I've always said that to Tommy and anybody else who's a creator. It's part of the job. And it is, it's part of the job. If you can't handle it, you really shouldn't be a creator because now Aaron did say Reese gets more hate than anyone he knows of. And that he's probably right. Although I don't know. I would guess that Nora gets a lot of hate for being so outspoken. If I like, who's the top people that get hate? I wouldn't think Jenna gets hate. I wouldn't think Natalie gets hate just in this ex-Scientology community. I probably am number one. I would guess I probably am number one. I think I think he was trying to paint like, see how bad Reese is. She gets more hate than I do. I think he was trying to spin that to say like, see everybody eyes on Reese. That's red flags. Like, see how bad she is. I think he was trying to spin it that way, but I saw right through that. I don't think it's the worst thing to get a lot of hate. Again, no one is out there going, Reese who? At least you know who I am from a PR perspective. At least that's what the PR team that I work with tells me. Reese, remember when someone says you're beautiful, the reply is thank you. I do remember that, DS Kitty Diane. You're right. I faltered. Thank you for that, babe. And thank you for your super chat. I love you, Diane. Hey, Hux. Seamus, why do you have to sound like that? It creeps everybody out. You're ripping the veil they hide under. Cockroaches scatter when you turn on the lights. Absolutely. Every big YouTuber I watch says they get crazy hate, Cat. Well, that makes sense. The bigger your channel, the bigger you are in the spotlight, the more you should get hate. I'm a nobody. Like literally, nobody knows who I am. I have a tiny ass channel. No one knows who I am outside of this realm and outside of the hate. They think they're making a big difference. YouTube is, one of my people I work with in PR says YouTube is a hurricane in a teacup. Nobody knows. No one knows who Aaron is outside of YouTube. Like no one knows who any of us are. No one cares. No one knows who I am in YouTube other than the people who follow in this disaster of a shit show, right? But big, huge channels, yeah, I would imagine they would get hate. I know Jessamine, his voice is crazy. Nora's haters are so creative, they'll just spam gay or lesbian like she didn't know. That's incredibly creative. Calling Nora gay or a lesbian. Oh my God. So hurtful. What an attack. Hope my mods could answer that. You join a Gertie or Fred membership, but I don't know how to do it. Reese sucks, but got to go see 2 patients. We'll catch on replay later. We'll try to make call tomorrow. I would love that. I have a day off. Sending everyone good thoughts. Keep going forward. F bullies. Oh my God. I love Mar Lugo so much. Mar, it would be amazing to see you tomorrow, even if it was for just a short time, but I love you. I love you. And I thank you for being here. Thank you for the super chat. That's amazing. I love Mar Lugo. She's been with us forever. That's crazy to call her a lesbian. How hurtful. I get different kinds of hate. I get the I'm a child abuser hate, the scammer grifter thing. That doesn't even hurt. Like, I'm fairly proud of that at this point. I was in Nora's chat the other day. Like, they all call me a grifter. And what's weird about that is they're all taking super chats. I never understood that, even when it started over a year ago, when Marilyn was like, don't take any money from her. She's a grifter. She was like, hey, thank you for your super chat. You guys, don't give her your money. She's a scammer. Thanks for the super sticker. By the way, here's my Venmo. Mods, can you post my, hey, Tazzy, man, can you post my PayPal account? Meanwhile, it's like scrolling along the bottom of their screen and there's like a little scan code for their Venmo. That was one of the craziest things. Like, Reese is a grifter, but they were like, thank you for the super chat. Like, everyone is working when they're content creating here. I never thought about tearing someone down for making money on YouTube. I never thought about it. I'm like, isn't that part of the job? And I love the haters who were like, why don't you turn off the super chat feature? I'm like, why don't you go the fuck to work and clock out and not just do it for free? What are you talking about? Content creating is a job, like it or not. It's 2026. Like, that is part of what we do here. If you don't like it, turn it off. But yeah, it was so hypocritical. Even Aaron, I think, called me a grifter. And I was like, dude, I can't believe that the whole thing, the protest in LA, remember when he got arrested, but there were no charges. And so they let him out. And Nora said he got like tens of thousands of dollars off of that. Everybody PayPal'd him for an attorney. He never gave the money back. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. Do you remember when I was going to go on a cruise? Remember when we were going to do a cruise? Like 6 people sent me money on Venmo for the cruise. One of them sent me like $100. It was a lot of money. One of them sent me $50. A couple of them sent me like 25. I returned and refunded all of that. Why? Because I didn't go on the cruise. I was going to go on the cruise and then I didn't go on the cruise. I couldn't believe it that he didn't give that money back. And it was like a lot of money. I gave money toward it. I know, Seamus, don't be a creeper, man. And I'm not trying to expose Aaron anymore. He's exposed himself enough. But yeah, $10,000 for bail. I don't know what the total amount was, but he never gave the money back. Dude just kept that money. And then to turn around and call me a grifter, that's fucking nuts. I was like, something's not smelling right. Why would he give the money back, GeoPlanet Jane? Because it makes you a scumbag. That's a bit, that's almost like conning. Like, that's not right. That's not cool to collect money. Can you imagine if I got arrested and you guys just filled up my Venmo with 10 grand for bail money and a lawyer? And then they were like, oh, Reese, never mind. No charges. Good on home, girl. And I just kept your money. Wouldn't a lot of you be like, you going to give that back? I know I would be thinking that. I'd be like, I just gave you what, 5 grand? Give it the fuck back. That was for bail. You didn't need it. I don't know. I don't know about that with me. Look, I love money just as much as the next person. I need it to pay bills. I need to make money here. If I'm going to do this channel, I like to make money while doing what I love to do. Not ashamed of that. That doesn't make me a grifter. That doesn't make me anything bad. We're all doing it. That was beyond for me. $30,000? You've got to be kidding me. Is that true? He got $30,000? Oh my holy shit. You've got to be kidding. He kept 30,000. I mean, I don't know if that's true. We're going to put an allegedly on that because I don't want to spout that as truth. That's crazy. I don't know if that's true, but if that's true, that's absolutely insane. That is, how do you sleep at night kind of shit right there. That's wrong. That's very wrong on a deep level. That is insane to keep. I felt awkward about the cruise money and I gave it back. Like, how do you, and then to call me a fucking grifter. Whoa. I don't know if he's losing subscribers. I have not clicked on his channel. I'm not going over there. I don't feel safe over there. Like, honestly, I don't feel comfortable over there now. He blocked me a long time ago, just like he blocked Tori, right? But I'm not comfortable going over to his channel. And I don't care about numbers. Aaron has a big channel, right? Like those numbers aren't going to dwindle. Dude has a big channel. Who cares? There's always a bigger bear. Doesn't mean anything to me. Numbers don't mean anything. They clearly mean anything to all the haters. They love that I'm losing subscribers. I'm looking at your character, not really so much looking at that. I'm looking at the people who support me. Look, I will go to jail for a night for 30 grand. I will too. As a matter of fact, like, is there something I could do to get arrested? Like, I would do it for 30 grand too. I would, Rain. I would do it for 30 grand. If anybody's willing to pay me 30 grand to go to jail, I'll fucking do it. Like, I could be a candidate. I feel like I would survive in jail. I will do time for a week. I will go sit in jail for a week for 30 grand. If we can all agree to that and you guys want to fill up my Venmo, I'll do it. I will be your girl for that. I'll even try to get like somebody, I'll try to buy a phone while I'm in there and live stream with you guys, like take some pictures. He might be a bigger channel, but he's not genuine. And anybody could tell that. I stopped watching his videos a long time ago, way before I even found yours. Yeah, Tara, I mean, he's also still going to have like what I have, right? There's a ton of people out there right now going, how does anybody watch or follow Reese? How does anybody support that bitch, right? There's the same thing with him. He's always going to have his Klingon, right? Like his core team of people. And so what? Honestly, I'm always going to have mine. Like I can't hate on him for that. Yeah, later tonight, I'll do a week for 30 grand. I will. I'll do it. There's a lot of things I'll do for 30 grand. You'd have a hard time with the food, Reese. I wouldn't, Jeannie Hansen, because Tommy told me, because I'm a vegetarian, Tommy told me that in prison, if you say you're a vegetarian, they just give you peanut butter sandwiches. I'll eat peanut butter sandwiches. I don't mind doing that. I just can't eat weird meats. I'm not going to eat like some patch of bologna that came from a gutter. But I will eat a peanut butter sandwich. I could do it. I'll do it for a week. I could stand to lose some weight, honestly. Later tonight, I may watch a Netflix movie. I wonder if any of those content creators intended for it to be free. Yeah, it's a joke when people try to hold that shit together. They're like, turn off your super chat feature. Fuck you. Go to work and work for free. No, that ain't how that works here. See, be more like Hope. She's a member. Thank you, Hope. If you joined to be on the Zoom call, that would answer my life. I would love, love, love to see you. Thank you. Thank you. And I love you. Unfortunately, I would do a lot for 30 grand. If you're a temporary moral bankruptcy, you could potentially be bought from me. 100%. Like I would do a lot for 30 grand. I probably would. I love that, GeoPlanet Jane. Liz Tricks, just in case you need bail money or new lip stains, whatever you need. Liz Tricks, that is so nice. I may get a Chipotle with that, if you don't mind. Thank you, Liz. And I love you. And I'm glad you're still here because I know it's freezing. Thank you for your super chat, Liz. I love you, girl. Hope, I would absolutely love to see you tomorrow. That Zoom call is going to rock and roll. I'd starve for a week for 30 grand. Yeah, I would too. Well, I don't know if I would do that. I don't know if I could do a week, but like I could eat a couple peanut butter sandwiches. I'd be fine. I don't know how it would go for me in jail. Like, I mean, Tommy has really told me what jail is like. Yeah, Kim is blue. That's the creepy ass cat. The bread is stale and the peanut butter is spoiled, Reese. I've read about it. Well, then I'm going to get the raging shits. He's terrifying. Okay. Thank you, Liz. That's awful. But pretty much everything gives me the raging shits anyway. So I don't know if anything would be new. Bail money. I love how we're grifting for bail money. That's not even happened yet. Love you, Chops World. Thank you, Kat. Thank you. It's really going to piss off the haters. That's crazy. I've never heard of that. I didn't know there were disability laws that would be... I wanted to monetize till I found out with the new disability laws that Trump passed, I would lose my disability. See, I don't know anything about that. I don't know about any laws that passed, but hopefully my... Guys, quit being crazy up there. Oh, see, this sucks. My cats need to go out. They want to go out. They're used to going outside and they can't. This damn ice storm. Sorry, my phone's in DND. Let me look. Oh my God, Helena. Helena designed this for us. I wish that's what my underwear usually look like. They're that fit. Like they have the little lines and everything, like from the 70s. Hot pants, Grift Life. I wish I could get that tattooed on my stomach, but honestly, my stomach is way too much like a bowl of mashed potatoes. You know, if I even tried to do that, the tattoo artist would be like, he'd be like, I'm sorry, I just can't do this. I can't do this. Your stomach is way too much like a bowl of cream corn. Thank you, Helena. That's beautiful. Yeah, really cute. She's amazing. I love hearing the animals. I can't have pets right now, so I would like to get my animal fill here. Christine, I have 5. You said D&D and I got excited. What does that mean? Yeah, it's really good. Helena, you're an amazing artist. Thank you. Guys, everything that she has designed over there right now for the mods in the merch shop, everything that you guys buy for that is going back to the mods because our poor mods have been attacked. And that's not cool. So we are, Dungeons and Dragons. Okay. All right. I don't know that card game. But everything goes back to the mods because the mods have been under way too much stress. And that's really, really uncool. Today is my daughter, my youngest, 36th birthday. Shout out to Melanie. Happy birthday to Melanie. I love that. To be 36 again. Getting down. A lot of bone phone going on. Looking forward to my mod hat. I ordered one on Nora's channel. I got to support the mods. I felt like supporting Nora's channel and then you can support my channel. I don't know. I may probably order one of my own hats, but I definitely wanted to support Nora's mods. Leslie's daughter is 36. Cute. I'm a mod and bought some stuff. It's so good. Love the Mafia stuff. I do too. You know, that was the other thing where he really didn't think that through. The moderator Mafia thing that Aaron made up. It ended up being super cool. That moderator Mafia shit's amazing. I thought that was really a cool thought. And then look what happened. Look at what it did. Like all of the mods changed their names to something really cool. I thought, did he just fall? That's sad. See, that's what I mean. He's our special boy. I'm ordering something when I move next week, Jojo. I love the hat that I'm going to get. Before I forget, what's the name of that stuff you got at Costco to put in water? I've got a little package right here. And I love it. Xena Organic Super Greens, fruits and vegetables. It's so good. I love it. If you don't love it, return it to Costco. But I thought it was amazing. I drink one every day. So this was... Candy canes, whips, and chains. Hey, babe. I went to have Nosy at that Aaron fella, and he has weird dead eyes. Gives me psychopath vibes. So that's what I wanted to... Let's talk about it. I want to talk about that real quick. Speaking of psychopaths, and he does. A lot of us do, though. Ex-Scientologists, we are very dead behind the eyes. But yeah, no, he's terrifying. Don't get me wrong. Scares the ever-living right out of all of us, to be honest. Like, very agitated looking. Very agitated looking. Speaking of Rip Curl, speaking of psychopaths. So I want to play this really quick. We need to talk about this. We need to talk about it. I don't know where it is. Let me find it. This is serious and terrifying.
Worst place you could ever go missing in the entire world.
That one was just as effing scary. So I was up all night watching all these reels about like scary rabbit holes, and I couldn't go back to sleep, and now I'm terrified, and I want to scare you as well so that we can all be scared. Reese, you're not dead behind the eyes. You don't think so? What a sweet thing to say. Come on. Did you guys see First Wives Club? I love that movie. Your eyes are incredibly emotive, Reese, in my opinion. Well, thank you. Goldie Hawn in that movie, when her husband cheats on her, and then, hey, PRF, and the new girlfriend meets Goldie Hawn. And she was like, Bill was wrong about you. You are not Satan. And Goldie Hawn's like, oh, stop. Hold on. We have to find this.
Did you know that we can find sociopaths and psychopaths as early as 5 or 6 years old? We can do this by several physical traits that almost all serial killers have in common, as well as doing scans in the brain that tell us if there's a glucose serotonin imbalance.
Okay, so we have to listen to this for just a minute because I'm terrified, but I'm also drawn to serial killers and I need to talk about it. I love the first Wives Club movie. It is like the best movie. Love you, Diane Keaton, always. Listen to this, guys. This pertains to all of us, okay? We're talking about serial killers and psychopaths here. How do you think he travels so much? Who? Don't be scaring me. Are you talking about serial killers? Maybe Reese and Tori can do a speaking tour together. I intend to go to LA to see her. I'm going to be in LA this year and New York for a couple of different things on the agenda, and I intend to see Tori. Can we listen to this? I'm not kidding. Can some of you open your damn ears? We need to listen about this. Guys, eyes and ears, okay? This is serial killer stuff. Afternoon tea and cake says, Reese, you're not dead behind the eyes. You have the British sarcastic sense of humor, which has to be delivered deadpan. Everybody says I have British humor. That's so funny. That's amazing. I kind of love that, actually. Thank you. Hey, Viggy. Okay, Biggie Cat, you need to listen to this. Oh, I'm absolutely going to LA. All right, listen.
They deem this unethical, so they don't do it because those people could be treated completely different. And being a sociopath or a psychopath is not illegal. It's when you cross the threshold to what most people know them as serial killers.
When do you plan to be in New York? I do not have my agenda laid out for me yet. I don't know, but it's supposed to happen this year.
Okay, not every psychopath and not every sociopath is going to be a serial killer. These people are mostly pretty toxic in their life and in the world that surrounds them, but that's not a criminal to be a crappy person or a very aggressive person, okay? There are several physical traits you can look for. Here's a list of 23 of them. You can pause this video if you want to, because this list is going to go away real quick. I'm going to talk about 5 of the ones that you can see real quick, okay? The first one is called Sampuku eyes, or what's called the 3 white eyes. It's where you can see the whites of somebody's eyes on their left side, their right side, and underneath. In some rare cases, you can see it above the pupil, but if you notice right now, you can only see the left and right side white. You can't see it underneath. A famous example of a celebrity that has this is Aubrey Plaza, and she is known for her cynical, dry humor, which is another thing that is shared amongst sociopaths and
okay, so
psychopaths.
real quick, everybody do an eye check. Do I have Rob Reiner's kid's eyes? Do I have that girl's eyes? No, you can only see the whites. Yeah, everybody get your mirror. You can only see the whites on the left and the right of my eyes. So if I were to do this, I would be a psychopath. I would be a murderer. If I were to do that. Or if you saw underneath, I would be an absolute killer. So everybody check real quick. If you are a serial killer in the chat right now, don't put a 1 in the chat. Just keep quiet. If you have those eyes, just be quiet.
And psychopath is a very, very dark, cynical, dry humor. Okay, the next physical trait you can look for is a simian line on somebody's hand. Everybody has this line that goes right above, above your palm, kind of below your fingers. If this line goes all the way across, that is a heavily common trait that all serial killers and sociopaths have. Most people's goes about 3/4 of the way before it tapers down. Next is enlarged canines, and I already know I'm going to get the comments in the videos. I have the enlarged canines. If you have a couple of the traits, it's not a big deal. But they say if you have more than 5 of these 23 traits, that you are definitely on the scale of being a sociopath or a psychopath to some degree. The more of these traits you have, the more likely you are to be like the next Ted Bundy, okay? Now, the next thing is the toes. The 3rd toe is even with the 2nd toe. Scientifically, genetically, your toes are supposed to staircase down. Some people have a 2nd toe that's longer than their big toe. That just means you have a type A personality. But having a 3rd toe that's even with your 2nd toe can mean that you are on the course to have one of these traits here. The next one is going back to the hand. If you do your fingers like this, your pinky finger with all your other fingers should be going straight up and down. But anybody who has a curved inward pinky finger, where their pinky finger kind of curves back in towards the other 4, that is another thing on here.
Giselle says I have 2 different size eyes. I also have 2 different size tits. And if I had to guess, my flaps are probably 2 different sizes as well, but I'd have to ask Tommy.
Just once again, like I said, go back and pause it if you want to read through all those 23 traits. It's up there. It's actually a really neat read. They did this study back in the 70s all the way to the 90s, where they actually went around to all the prisons and we studied all the serial killers that we had, like in jails and stuff. And they found that they had a ton of physical traits in common. Now, a lot of people say, well, like, if we can spot this, why shouldn't we do something about it? It's because it is not a crime to be a sociopath or a psychopath, okay? It's just, you should have your flags up when you know these people that have all these traits, okay? We have other mental disabilities and physical handicaps that share common traits, and we acknowledge that. But there's a fine line of why science doesn't want to acknowledge something that could be viewed so objectively. Like if you for sure got scanned when you were 6 years old and a scientist said, hey, that kid's a psychopath. Do you think his parents would treat him the same? His family would treat him the same? People would be afraid of him? They don't want to put that label out there, okay? Now, what does a psychopath mean exactly scientifically? It means that they have this glucose-serotonin imbalance. So, guys, if you didn't know this, your body provides you with glucose, okay? It actually goes to the stomach. A lot of mental disabilities actually come from the stomach if you didn't know that. So glucose will go down to the stomach. It will actually help with produce serotonin, and it will break down all the stress in your life, all the, the anger, that you have, the anguish. People who don't have that, it just builds and builds and builds. Well, eventually it bubbles up and they just feel like they're going to explode. And they have to do something extreme to make their brain produce serotonin to have that release, okay? Your adrenaline junkie buddies that like to go bungee jumping and skydiving, they're not much different than a psychopath or a sociopath, okay? Because that's their way of release. They have to do some extreme measure to make their brain release serotonin, okay? While your other people might go down the route of being a very violent person, a serial killer, another type of criminal. They have to do some kind of extreme thing to get that brain to make that serotonin. Important keynote there. I talked about how like glucose goes to the stomach and it produces serotonin and all this stuff. Okay. Serial killers, because they don't have that, are also known to have extremely bad acid reflux. Like, because that system ain't working the right way, they're known to get really bad heartburn.
That concerns me. I have really bad heartburn. Who else does? I'm really frightened.
And acid reflux. So keep that in mind if somebody else said.
So if you're dating a man that carries Tums in his pocket, get the fuck away from him.
Those physical traits. Now, this gene is actually called the MAOA gene, and you can test for it yourself. You can go get tested. You can buy a kit to test for it. 99% of society does not have this gene. But if you have that gene, doesn't mean you're guaranteed to be a serial killer, but it does mean that you shouldn't be around sharp objects very often when you're upset. Thing we're going to talk about with the mindset of known serial killers, okay? A male serial killer has been known, which female serial killers are very, very, very rare. A male serial killer is a lot less picky on his victims, okay? It's more of a, it's convenient almost. Where they have proven that female serial killers, once they have made their mind up on a target and once they have picked a target, there is nothing that is going to get them to divert from that target until that target is gone.
That's fair.
Female serial killers are a whole different breed. They're very calculated, they're very cold, and they almost never do it directly.
I mean, that's fair. I could totally see if a woman was a serial killer, come on. She's going to be very calculated. She's going to have she's going to be killing someone while making a casserole. Like she's going to have her shit all together. Male serial killers are just like, hey, there's a blonde girl. Let's grab her. No, women are like planning that shit out. They have like a whole calendar for like 2029 of like shit that they're planning out. Totally different. Almost 100% of pregnant women have really bad heartburn. I started getting heartburn so bad when I was pregnant and it never went away. Another reason we should all be extra nice to them. It's horrible. Guys, speaking of serial killers and psychopaths, I just wanted to play that because I was listening to it at 3 a.m. and I was like, this is scaring the shit out of me. I should play it for my channel so that everybody else can't sleep as well. I think we should do everything together. We should hold hands and move through the feelings together and process it. And so if I have to be terrified, I think you should too. Pretty soon here, I'm going to be sitting in the dark anyway with no power, freezing. So all I'll have are these reels until my phone dies and then the ghosts creep in. 3 pairs of socks, Angie. That was hilarious. Can I post the link? Yeah, I can post. I'll send that to my mods right now. And the mods can post what I just put up. It's the same guy. It's the same guy that made that hilarious video. Let's see. What did I just play though? Uh-oh. Is this it?
Did you know that we can find sociopaths and psychopaths? Okay.
Mods, I'm going to send this to you right now if you wouldn't mind putting this up. That's the same hilarious guy. What channel? That was the same. Did you notice his voice? That's this guy.
Big shitty turd. Man, I woke up this morning and I had to get my tape measure out first thing because I had to see how far away I was from whooping everybody's ass.
And first of all, I want to say good morning to everybody that's watching these videos, except for you miserable fucks who just can't help but leave us alone. I know you guys are probably too fucking stupid to do any of your own research, so you just want to wake up and choose to be a shit-eating asshole today, okay? So I'm going to talk about the animals that we have here at our facility.
That's the guy. It's the animal rescue guy. But he also does crazy, creepy ass fucking videos on other things. So he did this video, and I kind of want to play it. Can we also listen to this before we end? This scared the shit out of me. Listen to this. Wait, I don't think it's this
So
one.
what's going on with Antarctica? If you guys didn't know, Antarctica is like one of the biggest conspiracies out there because it is the only place in the world that every government in the entire world has came together and said, okay, we can't let our citizens go there. And
Does anybody know this? This scared the ever living out of me at 3 a.m. last night. Somebody needs to hear this with me. We need to talk it out. Before everybody leaves, hit subscribe and gets bored, hit the like button. I'm not fucking around. Listen to this.
will actually patrol it, like the U.S., China, Russia, all countries that hate each other will all come together in unison and like patrol those waters, and they'll shoot down any boats, they'll shoot down any planes. Anybody trying to go to Antarctica privately, they can't do it. Okay, you can go on expeditions and pay for these big expeditions. They'll take you to like a certain area that has got the clearance to be okay, but you cannot go inland of Antarctica. It is illegal. Now, a lot of people say, oh, it's just not safe to go there. There's a lot of places that aren't safe to go that no one gives a damn if you go there or not. But for some reason, Antarctica is the only place in the world that every country in the world spends millions and billions of dollars to keep people out of it. Just so we're all on the same page, no countries in the world can agree on religion or like, you know, ethics and morals and, you know, economy and all this other stuff. But the one thing they agree on is like, yeah, don't let them go to Antarctica. We'll let them climb, you know, the Himalayan mountains and Mount Everest, and thousands of people will die doing it every year. But Antarctica, like, who do they think's going to go there? No one has the money to go there if they wanted to, unless they're like some kind of millionaire or billionaire already. But they all gatekeep Antarctica. Now, there's a lot of reasons why this happened, okay? In 1959 is when the world signed the Antarctic Treaty to not let people go to Antarctica. Just a few years before that, Admiral Byrd, if you guys know that name, he was one of the lead.
Wait, are you guys saying that none of this is true? If that's the case, we're going to turn it off. He's crazy? Oh, okay. Well, then fuck that. We're done. Okay. He does say some weird things about Antarctica though. Okay. Well, maybe it was just a mixture of that and it was 3 a.m. Also the fact that I know nothing geographically. I don't know anything about the world. Okay. So he's just a nut. Okay. He's still funny though. Wait, Original Ann says it is true. Since God chose you to be the holy people he loves, you must clothe yourselves with tender-hearted mercy, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience, and always be thankful. Well, that's lovely. Thank you, Abigail. That's beautiful. And I hope you have a good evening. Thank you for your super chat. Okay. It's very true. Okay. Let's go back to
Admiral
it.
Byrd, if you guys know that name, he was one of the lead military figures in the U.S. military. He went on an expedition there that lasted until 1956. He went on 3 different expeditions there. He actually lost all of his rank, all of his authority, and his reputation because he got back from one of those trips and said that it is a massive hole in the earth. You can read this like online, like his journals. You can just read his journals. Like he said, it was a massive hole in the earth. There was crafts coming out of it. It was an endless, bottomless pit. There was things coming up out of it. There was this massive void. He truly thought that is what the reason why you see UFOs is not UFOs coming from other planets. He thinks they come from this hole because he saw things going in and out of there. And he said, I cannot describe because I've never seen anything like it in my life. It is like there's a void, a hole punched in the middle of the earth that is so far across that you can't see the other side of it. It is so deep you can't see the bottom of it. And he said it was extremely warm next to this hole. And we know that the center of the earth is hot. And he said that is a direct hole to the center of the earth. Is essentially what he wrote in his report. But he was unable to verify any of this. After he wrote that report, he was decommissioned, out, never allowed to be in charge of anything again, obviously. And then the world signed the Antarctic Treaty, and that's when we stopped letting people go there. That is not a conspiracy. That is not a myth. That is a fact of the Antarctic Treaty exists. That was his journal that was said right before the Antarctic Treaty. Now, what he really saw, who knows? He was a pretty reputable guy. I mean, we trusted him with like 1/3 of the military. So you would think that he wasn't crazy, but anyhow, there's all kinds of conspiracies going on down there. It is a fascinating rabbit hole if you all want to jump in that and go down that big rabbit hole. A lot of people say that we are actually exiled, and the Antarctic ice wall is like what separates us from the other true civilization. A lot of people say that Lord of the Rings is actually not just a fantasy book. Middle Earth is like a whole other area of like what's on this side of the ice wall, and we're like in another outer perimeter. Weirdly enough, if you go look at old sea maps from like the 14, 15, and 1600s, they actually show the ice wall at the bottom of all those maps. And in the middle of that, they show an opening, and they actually have like diagrams of other countries on the other side of that. Those are old maps. Once again, you can look up those old maps. Some of these maps exist in museums, and that's what's on all of them. What's weird is some of these maps that were made in India, from the UK, from all over the different parts of the world that had explorers, they drew the same damn map. They all said it was mapped the same. It wasn't like this was just one map where this guy thought of it this way. A bunch of people described it there. It is crazy, crazy, crazy how accurate all their maps are essentially the same, and it's people that never spoke to each other. But when they went exploring, they came up with the same diagram. And you thought you could explore Antarctica on Google Maps, right? So you can just verify for yourself what's there. Nope, you can't. They black most of it out, or it just says area unavailable. Kind of like when you're hovering over like U.S. military bases and stuff. Can't even look at it on Google Maps. Even more so, we know that Antarctica is like super nutrient rich because you can see from the sidewalls of it that it literally has waterfalls that look like blood's coming out of it because it's so iron and nutrient rich that it just pours out of the side of it. But no one wants to claim those. Why? It's the only landmass in the world that no country has tried to stick a claim to. They all agreed to protect it.
He also did something on national parks. We're going to talk about that too. That's terrifying. This probably isn't true. I'm just saying at 3 a.m, I was listening to the student. I was like, oh my God. A lot of you are saying that's not true. And a lot of you are saying that is true. What he did say is it's obviously conspiracies, but it is odd. And Rue, I saw your comments. The Zoom call starts at noon tomorrow, noon Central Time. I had a loss in my family. I'll be quiet from YouTube for a bit. Rue, I am so sorry. I am so sorry, girl. That makes me sad. You've had some losses in your life, and I'm sorry. Well, we're here for you, but I understand, girl. Take that time. Self-care, mental wellness, step away. I understand. We'll be here when you get back. We love you, Rue, and I'm really sorry. Poor Rue. Guys, that was just, I mean, I have no idea if that's true, but it is a weird thing. And then he did one on national forests and parks, and it scared the crap out of me. It was really, really crazy. Oh, okay, Shelly Kelly, thank you. What is true is that TikTok conspiracies are harmful. Kiki, yeah. Unproven theories aren't true either, but people believe them completely. Yeah, I don't ever believe anything completely. And for people who said that guy was talking fast, he was talking fast, but I know other content creators that talk fast. I mean, I don't know. Some people just do that. Some people may be manic or jittery. I don't know. That's okay. Anybody who's coming to the Zoom tomorrow, it's okay to be late. It's okay. We usually stop at about 8:00 at night now. So we go for about 8 hours. So people come, people go. Don't feel like you have to be there right when it starts. Hop in whenever you can, leave when you can. Some people will literally be like, I'm going to go to dinner with my family. I'll be back. And then they'll come back. So guys, don't feel like, Huxley, can you let Seamus out? Thank you. Don't feel like you have to be there at a certain time. None of that. It's a free-for-all call. It's just really fun. We just love it and we absorb it and we appreciate you being there, but don't feel like you have to be there the whole time. It can wear you out. Don't. Just whenever, whatever. It's no big deal. I love you guys. We went over 2 hours. I'm sorry we went so long, but and this was a weird stream. We just kind of went all over the place. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Yeah, Vicky, we usually do it for 8 hours. How do I sign in? Shelly Kelly put up a link. There is a link to the Zoom call. Shelly, can you tell them how to get to that link? That's okay, Original Ann. I understand. The Zoom call, we do it every month. We've done it for over a year now. It's really fun, but I don't ever talk about it to like push people to do it. It is for the upper levels. It's my gift for the upper levels of the Fred and Gertie membership tier on my channel. So that's all. No pressure. It's just fun because I get to see your faces and we chit chat. But like, guys, it's really no different than here. So no one feel left out. It's nothing like that. It's just fun for those that want to join. Thank you, Robin W. Please hit subscribe, guys, and hit the like button. When this is over, hit the hype button. I hope you see a neurologist. Who? Oh, are you talking to Rain? Yeah. If you're talking to Rain, it looks like you might be talking to Rain. But yeah, no pressure, guys. No pressure. you know what? You don't have to do anything. You don't have to be members. You don't have to do anything. Just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Hey, Molly Moon, it's good to see you, babe. I love the deep diving conspiracy theories. I do too, Anita Card. I'm going to play the other one on the next stream we do about national parks just because it was so crazy and I kind of want to talk about it. I know we don't do content like that, but I'm up for doing content like that if it's something interesting. If you remember, Tommy and I were going to do stuff on serial killers. I like doing content on crime and stuff like that if it's interesting. I'm just not going to have a channel on it, if that makes sense. Yeah, everybody be careful in this weather. I mean it. I love you guys. I will see everybody Monday. I will see everybody else on the Zoom call tomorrow. Thank you tonight for the super chats. I mean that. Thank you for the memberships, for gifting memberships. I do too, Don Clark. I think conspiracy stuff is really interesting. And it's learning. It's learning for me because I don't know a lot of stuff. I really don't. Like about the world. I don't know if you guys know this. I always said I thought the Holocaust happened in the 1600s. I don't know anything about world history, world wars. I don't know any of that because of Scientology. If I have a power outage, I'm going to have to go somewhere to get on Wi-Fi, Puka Vista. Oh, if we have an outage tonight, yes. If the power does go out tonight, I'll have the mods let you guys know that I can't make it to the Zoom unless I can get somewhere by noon tomorrow, get out and get somewhere. But yeah, it would be next Sunday if I don't have Wi-Fi. Let's just all say a prayer that doesn't happen. Thank you, Anne. Yeah, I like learning about this stuff because I really don't know anything about the world and geography and history, and some of that stuff really interests me. So I wouldn't mind doing content like that on this channel sometimes. Reese, please stay safe and warm tonight. Thank you, baby steps. I love you. I will. Thank you for the super chat. I'm gonna just wrap up I'm gonna get the heat blasting. The forecast is we're gonna lose power tonight. That's what they're saying. That's what I've heard. A couple of people have texted me and said that. Let's hope it comes back on by morning. But I'm going to get the heat kicked up higher tonight, and I'm going to get the heated blankets going for the animals so that if the power does go out, at least we'll have those. There's only so much we can do, but let's all just prayer, good thoughts, good vibes that doesn't happen. So, and I mean that for everyone, not just me, for all the people who are suffering through this storm right now. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you for saying that. That's very validating. I love you guys. And I will be back Monday. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for being supportive of me. I appreciate you coming over here and spending time with me. That's where it gets to me. That's my love language. Quality time is my love language. So thank you. I love you guys. I really, really do. Interesting, Jane. Jane's always full of little factoids. Love you, Holly. Love you, Jojo. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Mods, thank you for what you do. And I'll see you guys Monday. I'll see everybody else tomorrow on the Zoom. Thank you. Thank you. Here comes Fred.